team. We're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, traveled through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals.
Yeah, give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a fight for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Hey, barbershop. Hey, hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, man. Y'all already know we got a great show tonight, man. Obviously, everyone's very opinionated about Teofimo and Loma and the scorecards, and is Teofimo on the pound for pound list? Was Lomachenko a hype job? And man, we got so many ways to go. But at 9:10, Bob Arum is coming in. Y'all know he's one of my favorite guys to interview, man. He's literally one of my favorite guys to interview. So it's gonna be tons of fun, man. Fasten your seatbelts, man. This is gonna be the fastest 2 hours of your motherfucking weekend, your motherfucking month, your motherfucking year. So fasten your seatbelt. This is gonna be fun, man. We're gonna get to the questions y'all want to know. And he can't. So feel free. And if I miss something, just feel free to put in the super chat, because the comment section sometimes move too fast, or you can DM it to me. You have that option, so you don't have to spend money for me to see your question. And but yeah, man, thank you, man. I know. Yeah, man. First of all, as the reason why everybody's YouTube channel has been very successful this weekend, the reason why you guys have had hundreds and thousands of people in the chat was because it was a big fight. All right. We don't get this type of energy for who did Laura fight? I don't know who Laura fight. Who did Sean Porter fight? I don't know. I can't really remember. But that's why it's been alive, because it was a big fight. And whenever there's a big fight, fans get involved, and it's an exciting thing. So So first of all, man, we got to give ESPN kudos for giving us that shit free, right? I know many of us in the chat would have paid for that fight, and me being one of them, I would have paid to see that fight. It captivated, that fight literally captivated my imagination. Like is the youth, the young Teofimo Lopez versus the widely great, Lomachenko. That's his name, Lomachenko. You know what I mean? And is it true? Or is Lomachenko's father Nostradamus? We can go so many different ways, but it was just it really captivated my imagination. You know what I mean, in terms of the storylines in this fight, and I watched it. I watched every second of it. I saw Berlanger. He was very impressive. But yeah, man, it definitely was a fun and thrilling fight, and I enjoyed the build up to it. Honestly, I wish I was there, just to partake in it. But COVID is real life, so we got to take it how we get it, right? And but it was a good fight, very exciting, and we saw the best of Teofimo Lopez yesterday. Hopefully, he answered some of y'all questions, and if you guys have any other questions for him, you guys are more than welcome to. And what's up, DB? I ain't do my roll call, man. Why y'all ain't check me, man? God damn, man. What am I doing, DB? Sure, man. I guess I'm as excited as y'all are to have Bob in here, right? But just the big fight energy, man. When was the last time we had this big fight energy? You know what I mean? Shermaine, Tone, TB. What's up? G Brown, Anwar, Boxing Bully. Love is the word. How you doing? We still waiting on you to beam in. You know what I mean? Get off of that satin pillow and beam in. You know what I mean? What's up, Andre, DB in first and second, Khalid, boxing with the straight right. And feel free, keep me abreast on the Dodger game. The last time I checked it was 3-3 in the ninth inning. So I got this show. So that's where we're at, man. What's up, sir? What's up, Aaron and Pound for Pound? What's up? So yeah, man. So feel free to keep me abreast on that game. I have no idea where we're at with it, Breon. So yeah. Yeah, it was fun. And what's next for Teofimo Lopez? What's next? What's next for him, Jeffrey Lakes? What's next for him, Nathan? I don't know where he goes, because the irony of this whole situation is Dodgers won. Oh shit! Dodgers won. What? Dodgers going to the series? What? Who they playing? Who's on the other side? The Devil Rays? Damn. And the funniest junk ever? If the Devil Rays made it to the World Series, right? Is it the Devil Rays? So if the Devil Rays would have, if it was like non-COVID, but honestly, the only way the Devil Rays make it is if it's a shortened season, right? I don't think they'll make it I don't know. But the Devil Rays don't sell out. I would have flew to those games, man. I would have took a Lincoln to the games, man. That would have been cool, man. Lincoln's grandfather loved the Dodgers too. I would have flew for those 2 games in Tampa. You know what I mean? Because if y'all was following me last year, I was already booked to go to New York for the World Series against the Dodgers and shit. But Houston just cheated us left and right, man. My God. Houston robbed me of my field. What's it called? Field of Dreams? Dreams of Field? Field of Dreams. Yeah, Field of Dreams, man. Rematch with the Loma opportunity. Yeah. I mean, he has no one if you think about this, who does he have at 35 to fight? They can go find somebody. I don't know. I was thinking about that last night. You know what I mean? I don't know where he goes. I have no idea who he fights at 135. Is there anyone at 135 on Top Rank? Do y'all know? I don't know anybody at 135 on Top Rank. Y'all got to fill me in. Ray Beltran is retired or deported, one of the two. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm telling the truth. All right. I don't know if he's either of the two. Who else is at 135? You know, I honestly don't know. I'm talking about that's on Top Rank because he's definitely going to defend that belt, and I can't see him giving up. You know, I mean, well, I'm not speaking for a man that's about to come in here in 6 minutes. Why would I do that? But I'll let Felix Verdejo. Okay, he's 35. Wow, he got in that accident and still made it down to that weight. That's impressive. You know, what I mean that's impressive that he's still fighting down at them weights after that layoff in that car accident. That's great discipline. Comey again. He already beat Comey. You know what I mean? He called out Shakur ain't making that jump 2 weight classes. Well, I know he just fought at 30, but in less than a year, go from 26 to 35. That'll be rough on the kid. You know, T.O. versus Tank is an explosive fight. Yeah, it would be an explosive fight. I would love to see what rounds 9 through 12 will look like. You know what I mean? He said he'll move up, but there's a lot of money involved being a unified, undisputed, undefeated world champion, you know? And so I don't know. I have no idea where he's going to go at 35 because I think that's a big jump. I wouldn't go up to 140. You know, I would create the demand first. And how you create that demand is you go knock out a couple of people and you create that demand. We got the unification guy at 35. We got the unification guy at 40. Can we meet at 137 and a half and make this mega fight? You know what I mean? So you got to create that demand. You know, I don't think that demand is there yet for the winner of Josh. Is it Josh Taylor? Who is it? Josh Taylor? Damn, I got to catch up on I don't know. Ramirez. I got to start doing my homework on these guys. I don't know them like I should, you know. But COVID has a lot to do with that shit. You know what I mean? Is it? I know it's somebody overseas. Josh. I think it's Josh Taylor. Shakur Stevenson. Ooh. Oh, you still stuck in the Holland Tunnel? Man, that was an epic episode, man. That was an epic episode. I mean, yeah, Devin Haney goes without mention, but Devin Haney's I'm thinking internally. I'm thinking internally on Top Rank. I'm not thinking outside because the obvious answers is Devin and Teofimo Lopez. I mean, Devin and Tank Davis. I was just trying to think of somebody inside. You know what I mean? Man. It's Josh Taylor. Thank you. So the winner of Josh Taylor and Ramirez. And in the meantime, Teofimo Lopez fights once, maybe twice. And then you put that shit on Cinco de Mayo. You put that, I'm talking about inside of Top Rank. But we're going to let Bob answer those questions. We're just thinking outside the box right now. First fight out won't be Devin. Yeah, that's yeah. And we are, I mean, we are practical enough to think that, Jeffrey, right? You know what I mean? But these motherfuckers like Top Rank and I'm about to say H Money, like PBC, they got to make some money. So they you know, they footing the bill for a lot of these fights, man. These fights are not profitable. You know what I mean? These fights aren't profitable at all. So we'll see, man. So we got the Hall of Famer Bob Arum. And y'all know I have a great affinity for interviewing Bob Arum. He's like one of my favorite guys. I can ask this man. When I say I got I'm trying to think when was the last time I felt pressure to ask a question. But with Bob, if there was pressure that I had, with Bob, there's zero pressure to ask a question. So I just let it roll off the tongue. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say to Bob. You know what I mean? He's media savvy, you know, so he gets everything. So he gets my slantedness. Look at everybody saying everything in 3. What's up, TV? Dodgers. H Money done infected the motherfucking chat, man. It's an infestation in the barbershop of H Money Beatles. What's up, Eli Zachary? Hopefully you make the fight, man. Hey, show me what you got, bird lady. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, man. Yeah, what's up, everybody? What's up, box fans? We appreciate you, big homie. Jim, we appreciate you, man. We got let me do that. And oh yeah, let me get this. And yeah, about 1 minute. Oh yeah, I heard about that, Reg. Damn sure right. He did. Yeah, isn't that awful? Isn't that awful? Man, it sucks when people don't live out to their full life, man. It's man, we gotta do man, we gotta start stoning these people that commit these unwarranted. I'm gonna use the term unwarranted murders, because well, y'all know the other half of the coin. I don't want YouTube to get me, but yeah, we gotta oh yeah, if we got any web designers, DM me at Silent Heroes, man. If you got any web designers, or DM me, man, because I'm working on something. All right, and I need y'all support. Obviously, it's a paid job. I don't want your genius for free. Okay. Let me call Bob. Hang tight, y'all. And I got a bad habit of saying the number out loud when I call it. I'll be listening to myself. I ain't gonna do it this time. By the way, this channel is fucking fire, dog. I'm just gonna say that now. This channel is the best in the world, man. Not just for the content, but the motherfucking chat, man. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Your call has been forwarded to an.
All right. Hey, here, I'll call him right back in a second. But he should call me back probably. Hey, do you still let the phone ring twice? Is that rule still valid? I'm gonna ask Bob that, because them old motherfuckers gotta let the phone ring twice. Remember when we were kids? Why do we have to let the phone ring twice? I just got the phone with him 15 minutes ago. Why does that? I'm gonna ask Bob that. Do y'all old niggas still let the phone ring twice? Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, that's the right number. Let me call him right back. Yeah, smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button.
Hello.
Hey, Bob. What's up, man?
Good. Everything good.
Hey, good, man. Hey, Bob. I was joking with the chat. I was like, is that 2 ring still alive in the world? Do you gotta let your phone ring twice before you pick it up?
Yeah, I'm an old guy, so low on the uptake.
I remember when I was a kid, my old ass grandma used to say, "Hey, Fred, let the phone ring twice." Now I'm like, why? Hey, congratulations, man, on the show last night, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was really good. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Because thanks to ESPN, everybody saw really a great show, a great fight, and they didn't have to, in these hard times, dig into their pockets to pay money to watch it.
No, you're absolutely right. And obviously, PBC is doing a lot of pay-per-views this year. And you actually gave us, and I actually said it before you came on, I was like, the reason why the internet is buzzing is because it was a big fight and we got to watch it for free. And your opponents, PBC is actually charging people to fight. So kudos to you and kudos for you making that happen.
Well, you got to understand that unless we make the best fights possible available to the public at no additional charge, boxing will not survive. I mean, look at NFL.
Sure.
Right? Yes. Nobody charges for the Super Bowl. 100 million people watch it. Nobody charges for the NBA championship, right?
Yes.
But millions of people watch it. Same with baseball. I mean, boxing just can't keep going to pay-per-view where the audiences get smaller and smaller, particularly in these times when people are really hurting. And also, you know, the pay-per-view is a racket because they charge ridiculous prices, and it's not really the fault of the promoter. It's the cable company and the satellite provider. They cream off 50% of what a person pays for the pay-per-view. So if they charge $80, the promoter just gets $40. And charging $80 or $70 in this economic climate is really, in my opinion, a disgrace. That's why on November 14th, thanks to ESPN, we're going to bring everybody the Terrence Bud Crawford welterweight championship against Kell Brook, terrific fighter from England. And in December 12th, a great Hispanic fight, the 130-pound championship between Burchelt and Oscar Valdez, and also no charge.
Yeah, and that's really, really crucial. You know, there are some fights that people will desirably pay for, you know, like Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Conor
right,
McGregor.
or a Fury Wilder fight,
sure,
which we did in February. But you got to be really judicious about which fights go on pay-per-view. Now, as far as PBC, I mean, they're putting the fights on pay-per-view because in the case of the Davis Cruz fight, which is a good fight, Showtime, which is doing it, won't pay the money. And PBC had no other alternative but to do it on pay-per-view. Same with Spence and Garcia, a good fight. But really, wouldn't it be great in this time if Fox, which has all the money, particularly all the ad revenue they're getting from Donald Trump, offered it to the public for no charge?
Yeah, I like that jab. That was a good one. So I take it you're voting for Trump.
Oh, whoa, boy, not. And I urge everybody who's listening, get out and vote. We got to get rid of this incompetent, racist idiot who's the president of the United States.
Yeah, we definitely got to get rid of him. So let's go into last night, man. Teofimo round 1, man. I know you're excited. And what are your thoughts with Teofimo's game plan? No, I mean, Loma's game plan versus Teofimo's game plan as you're watching it.
Loma's game plan was, I could see the first round to see what Lopez had, and what he didn't realize was that Lopez is a very good boxer, not just a puncher, and also has a lot of energy and doesn't get tired. So Lomachenko was very, very disappointing in the first 6 rounds. My scorecard, I gave Lopez 5 out of the 6 rounds. The judges gave Lopez all 6 rounds. Well, it's tough to win a fight when you give away all those rounds.
Sure.
Lomachenko came back in the second half of the fight, and he won 4 or 5 out of the first 6 out of the last 6 rounds. So probably I thought the fight was a 7-5 fight for Lopez. It could have been 8-4, but it was a very interesting fight to watch. Lopez showed he was far more skilled than people gave him credit for.
Yeah, and you're right. I had it 7-5. I had it 8-4 to 7-5. The best Loma could have done was a draw.
Absolutely, not even a question.
Yeah,
not even a question. I thought that that Lopez winning that last round, which he clearly did, won the fight.
And when you heard 119, 109, Bob, what were your thoughts?
That judge, I don't know what she was watching. She's usually a good judge. That's what I can't understand. But I just don't know. I mean, I can't answer that. I mean, she's a dead honest person. That's how she scored it. But I don't know what she was watching.
Yeah. Did that put cramps on the potential of a rematch because the scorecards were so right? Were you thinking
No,
in terms?
I don't think that affected rematch, not rematch. Whether it'll be a rematch or won't be a rematch, that's up to the two fighters. So, I mean, again, I'm not making any plans this week because let it all settle down. Let the fighters realize what had happened. And I know Lopez has great aspirations, even to go up to 140 and fight for a title. Unfortunately for him, we already have Jose Ramirez, who has 2 titles, and Josh Taylor, who has 2 titles, have agreed to a unification match, and that's going to take place next year, probably in the spring. So if Lopez wants to go up and fight for all 4 titles, he's going to have to wait until later next year. But he's not going to just sit around. So I have to talk to him to see what his plans are, say as early as February.
Okay. And would you want a Devin Haney Teofimo Lopez fight?
Well, I don't know. Again, Haney seems like he's a good fighter. But again, how much money is he going to want? And who's going to pay for it?
Sure.
You understand?
Yes.
I understand. I am not, until this pandemic is over, even going to think about doing pay-per-view. Right now, I just want to do fights without charging the people who are suffering. I mean, I know so many people who have to go to the food bank to get their food and so forth. So where do I come to try to charge them to watch a prize fight? And first of all, they're not going to have the money to pay. You got to buy your prescriptions. You got to buy your food before you think about buying a fight. And then we have to review the entire pay-per-view landscape. What I'm saying is, even when the pandemic is over and you're back to doing pay-per-view, you can't charge $70 or $80. I mean, in the UK, pay-per-view is a lot more robust than it is in the United States. Why? Because a big fight on pay-per-view costs £20. I mean, that's a little over $20.
Sure.
And so people, I mean, that's not bad. I was talking to some people about pay-per-view and the prices that are charged. Like when Disney came out with that Mulan
Mulan,
movie,
yeah. Uh-huh.
right? Yeah, and they didn't charge $60, $80. They charged, I think, $30. So if you have a family and you would have, in the ordinary times, taken them to a movie theater, you would have spent at least that.
Sure.
So people can understand that. So what I am going to be advocating before I'm going to jump into pay-per-view is charge $30 for a fight, and have the cable systems and the satellite providers not cut us 50%, but charge maybe 15%.
Gotcha.
Like they do in England.
Makes sense. Where's the money source coming from during COVID? Like for Top Rank, where does it come from? ESPN? Does it come out of your pockets? Does it come from promotional companies?
First of all, there's no gate.
Uh-huh.
There's no real revenue streams because there are no gates. So our revenue stream comes solely and completely from ESPN, and sometimes we have to go into our pocket because the revenue from ESPN is not enough, because it's all you have to understand the bubble that we created. We do all these fights with testing and everything in a bubble. It cost us $400,000 each fight because we put the people up where the MGM gave us a whole floor in the hotel where we put all the fighters and their seconds and so forth. We have a full dining room because they're in the bubble. They can't go out, where we feed them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's very expensive. And plus the testing. Each event that we do costs us about $30,000 for testing alone.
Damn.
We have like a medical office before you go in the bubble. You go in, you check in, you go into a room, they put something down your throat, they give you a tag, and then you go to your room, and if you're positive, they come get you, and they put you in quarantine out of the bubble. And it's realistic. Not only are some fighters tested positive, fewer and fewer, I must say, but an employee of mine, who a former, and this is a good thing I ought to talk about.
Yes,
not even going to mention his name. He's a former fighter. He fought at the top level against a guy like Roy Jones. He's about 50 years old, and he was tested in the bubble positive.
Wow.
And he went home because he had no symptoms. 3 days later, he collapsed.
Wow.
And luckily, he had a phone with him, called 911. They took him to the hospital, and he was in the hospital for 5 days and was having trouble breathing. So, and he was in great shape. He is in great shape. And so everybody out there thinks that, hey, we can catch COVID because we're young. Nothing's going to happen. They're full of beans. The chances are, I mean, less likely than for older people, but still a good chance that they're going to get sick. And once they get sick from this COVID, even when they recover, who knows, the lasting effects. A lot of their lungs are scarred and all of that stuff.
Sure. You're right. T.O. Tank, is that a topic of conversation?
What?
T.O. versus Tank. Teofimo versus Tank Davis. Teofimo versus Tank Davis. Is that a conversation?
Teofimo what?
Teofimo Lopez versus Tank Davis at 35.
I think that would be a really good fight. But again, you have to find a way. if the fighters' demands are reasonable,
Sure.
then we can do the fight, and I'm sure ESPN would finance it.
Gotcha.
That's really the key. But I'm not putting any fight like that on pay-per-view and charging $70-$80 for people to watch it. I'm just not going to do it.
I like that.
But Tank Davis he's a good fighter, and he against Teofimo would be, I think, a good attraction. Very
great
good
attraction. Shit, it's a great attraction.
Yeah. So maybe we'll do that fight when we can get back to normal times, and I can put 20,000 people in the MGM or in Madison Square Garden.
Gotcha.
Who'll buy tickets to the fight. Because again, the people who buy tickets to the fight, you're not soaking them, you're not deprived. They obviously have the money to go to the fight.
Right.
It's the fight fan that can't afford it. And it's absolutely wrong to make them pay something like $70 or $80 to watch a fight on television.
Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Now, Teofimo, did you get a chance to hear Teofimo's dad comments after the fight? Did you get a chance to hear it? Did someone tell you about it?
Look. He's a very nice guy. Funny enough, a nice guy. But he's very, very excitable, and he talks before he thinks. Right, and so I really don't even pay attention to his comments.
Okay.
I pay attention when he talks to me. Like he sent me a text message today. Bob, I want to thank you for everything you've done for us, and I hope you're proud of us. Well, that's nice. Nice. But what he says to the press and the braggadocious nature, I mean, that's not my style. But again, if it makes him happy, that's okay. But no, I haven't read what he said.
Oh, well, let me tell you then, Bob. he said Bob was sad after the fight. He said, obviously, insinuating that you were rooting for Teofimo Lopez. Lomachenko. That you were rooting for Lomachenko. Excuse me. Yeah.
If he said Bob was sad after the fight, he's not incorrect. Because I promote both guys. And so obviously, if you have a talent like Lomachenko with this unbelievable amateur record and the way he's performed in the pros, for him to lose, sure, I'm sad.
Sure.
On the other hand, I'm also elated that Teofimo had this success that he had. Yeah, I certainly wasn't sad to see Teofimo win, but I was sad to see Lomachenko lose, if you understand what I'm saying.
I 100% get that. And Teofimo Lopez said at the press conference that he was offered a contract that said you're going to get paid this if you lose. Can you clarify that?
Yeah, because he has a manager, Dave McWhorter.
Okay.
And he said, if Teofimo loses, what will be his minimum?
Gotcha.
So we put a number in. We didn't. You understand? Because he had like X dollars as his minimum payment. That's in his contract.
Sure.
So he said, if he loses, the manager, we want more than the X dollar minimum in the promotional contract. So we agreed. In other words, let's say it was 2X in the promotional contract as his minimum.
Yes.
The manager and us negotiated raising it to 5X.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't that we asked for that. that his manager.
Because he wanted to guarantee for him and the fighter, moving forward.
Guarantee for him if he lost, and the manager wasn't wrong. The manager got to protect the fighter from himself.
Sure.
Because if the fighter had lost, he didn't want to go back. The manager didn't want him to go back to what he thought was a smaller minimum.
Sure, gotcha. Now, ESPN put out a list, and I'm gonna ask you a question in segments, Terrence. The franchise champion, the WBC wants to put a franchise champion in every weight class. That's basically adding another belt and sanctioning fees. What are your thoughts on that? And who is the WBC champion? Is it Teofimo Lopez? I know it's a dumb question to ask right now, but
Teofimo Lopez.
Okay, thank you.
Lomachenko won that championship when he beat Campbell.
Sure.
So listen, the WBA has like 4 champions in every weight division.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pay attention to that crap.
How about the new weight class? The new cruiserweight from 176 to 210, I think it is, or something. No, it's somewhere in there to 190 or something like that. Yeah. The new weight class.
Rather than I thought it goes to 200 now.
Yeah, they're going to change that. Then you go from 190 to 224, and then 225 or 226 is the super heavyweight or something like that.
Well, it's a good way for them to make more money.
Basically. No, you're basically right.
It's all about the Benjamins.
It's all about the Benjamins, and you know that all too well, Bob.
That's right.
Hey, okay, now let's move forward. Let's stay in the heavyweight division. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. What was the last? Let me ask you this in segments. What was the last conversation you had with one Shelly Finkel and then 2 Al Heyman as it pertains to that fight?
Well, I haven't talked to either of them.
Oh wow.
I talked to Shelly the night of the fight,
mm-hmm.
and I haven't talked to him since. And I talked to Al about a week before the fight, and I haven't talked to him since.
Okay. And so is the deadline done with that fight? And Tyson Fury is free?
That fight, the deadline was in October. We thought we could do it in December.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do it in December. Both Fox and ESPN said that you're up against a gazillion conference football championships and 2 NFL games that day.
Okay.
So you can't, the only way you can pay for it is pay-per-view.
Gotcha.
And there was and we were working with the Raiders and the state of Nevada
mm-hmm.
To get permission to do it for about 10,000 fans.
Gotcha.
In our new Allegiant Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And when we couldn't go December 19th, then that date was good because the Raiders had a Thursday game on the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
And, we met with Mark Davis and Mark Bedane, great people. And they said, okay, we're playing that game on Thursday. So if you want to use the stadium on a Saturday, it's okay with us.
Gotcha.
So we would have been we had time, right after that game, and all day Friday to turn it around to put some seats on the field,
mm-hmm.
A ring in. So that worked out. But then when we couldn't go on the 18th because ESPN and Fox said we couldn't do it,
mm-hmm.
And then we asked them what dates they had, and they gave us a date in February. And I talked to Tyson. He said, no. He said, I'm not waiting that long. I'm going to fight in England on December 5. And then if I win that fight and Joshua wins his fight against Pulev, then I want in the spring to have a fight for all the belts.
Makes sense. Now, my question to you, Bob, because you said it's all about the Benjamins, right? It's all about the Benjamins, right?
Well, so yeah, exactly. Not for me.
Uh-huh.
Understand?
Mhm.
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, somewhat for me, but a fight between Joshua and Fury, each fighter has an opportunity to make $50 or more million each fighter, because the site fee being offered is so large.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, the question I want to ask is, do you think, because I know Team Wilder I'm very close in terms of conversation and covering them, right? Do you think from a managerial perspective that the managers intentionally missed that deadline to maybe potentially protect Wilder or protect their brand?
I really have no idea.
Okay.
Because I tell you the truth, I've had no contact with either Shelley Finkel or Al Haymon. None. We worked on a technical.
That don't make sense.
In a technical area with our people and one of the PBC people, Bruce Minko, and all it was figuring out how we would do the fight and that kind of thing. But I have no idea of what Wilder's condition is or anything. And the truth is, I really don't know Wilder that well. I met him on the promotion of the February fight. Fleetingly. He's a personally seems like a nice fellow. We very cordial, and I think very highly of him. But again, I don't really know him.
Okay. Now, in terms of the negotiations for Wilder Fury 2, was there constant contact? Like, and how frequent was it?
Well, first of all, to make the fight,
yes,
to make it, there were we had a couple of meetings, and we agreed, and that was memorialized in a document, in a contract. And then when the promotion was on, it was basically done by all the things that go into a promotion, like sponsorship and everything. That was done by a representatives of PBC and our representative.
Gotcha.
And so as far as I know, the managers, Finkel and Al Haymon, were not directly involved. Now, the people who were negotiating on me and setting it up in coordination with us probably were informing Al and Shelley about what they were doing, but I have no knowledge.
Okay, gotcha. Now, when I look at this from 50,000 feet, Deontay Wilder extended an olive branch to Tyson Fury. Remember, he was 400 pounds, crack, cocaine, whatever, mental issues, whatever the case may be, right? Or maybe all the above. And Deontay Wilder actually waited for him. Like, hey, brother, it's okay. I'm either going to go to the UK to start the promotional tour for Wilder Fury 2, right? Now, I don't know what the contracts say, but in terms of being a gentleman, which you are with me all the time, Bob, do you think that Fury should extend an olive branch to Deontay Wilder, even though the contract says what it says?
Well, I think Fury thinks highly of Deontay Wilder. But again, Fury is antsy and wants to fight in February. And it's not possible to do a Wilder fight. Wants to fight in December, I'm sorry. And it's not possible to do a Wilder fight in December. And satisfy the financial demands that fight creates, both for Wilder and for Fury.
Gotcha.
I mean, they made a lot of money.
Yeah,
they made $25-30 million a piece.
Good for them.
Second,
they deserve it.
And how do you do that without a gate and without, it's impossible. So listen, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Right now, whoever we have to assume that Fury is going to beat who is going to be selected as an opponent in December.
Mm-hmm.
But Joshua has to fight Pulev, and that fight takes place in the UK on December 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I really believe that Joshua is a shot fighter. I mean, I believe that he was shot when Andy Ruiz knocked him out, and he fought like a deer in a headlight when he did the rematch with Ruiz, and he didn't engage, and he just ran around the ring, piling up points.
Uh-huh.
And Andy had celebrated so much his victory that he was a fat slob and couldn't catch up with him. So I don't think Joshua is the same Joshua as before that first Ruiz fight. And I think Pulev, who's a tough Bulgarian and a decent fighter and as strong as a bull, I think Pulev is going to ride over him. and if Joshua runs like he did in the second Ruiz fight, Pulev will put him in. He'll cut off the ring on him and pound him into the ropes.
You're gonna have to sell me some water with that bridge, Bob. But
and if that's what did you say?
I said you got to sell me some water with that bridge. But keep on. Go ahead. I was go ahead.
No, don't. Hey, I'm telling you. If Andy Ruiz did what he did to Joshua, Mr. Pulev can do the same and even better.
Gotcha.
So, again, if that fight then falls through and there's no Fury-Joshua fight in the spring, certainly the best fight for Fury is Wilder.
Yes.
So it may very well happen.
Okay.
And then if it happens, it won't happen in February, but it'll happen in March or April.
Sure.
Hopefully the pandemic will be behind us and it'll be a big fight.
Tell me what you think about the PBC and Top Rank creating their own belts.
No, everybody has toyed with that. But again, I don't think that has any credibility. If a promotion, I mean, the only ones that have done it because they didn't have the history was UFC, creates their own belts. But, for a promotion company to come in when there's these organizations and the whole history that goes back so many years, that would be hard for the public to accept. And even if some of the public accepted it here in the United States, I don't believe it would be accepted internationally.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so much of the business now is international.
It is. You're right. How much time left you got, Bob? I was holding up the phone lines. How much time you got?
What time? Let me see.
It's 9:47.
Another 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, you got so it's no point. Okay, so maybe I get one phone call in because I don't know who it's gonna be, but I'll give one or two people. I got one more question I want to ask you because this bewilders me. It's two-part. Why do you think, or how successful do you think Floyd Mayweather is as a promoter, and why hasn't he taken over the sport of boxing with how much success that he's had in the ring? Why hasn't it transitioned to it outside the ring in terms of being a promoter?
Well, you have to ask him. You have to understand. It seems easy being a promoter, but it's really hard work, like 7 days a week. And Floyd, God love him, is living a life with the revenue that he's been able to earn, and he's having a damn good time of it, going around the world and so forth. And it's very hard to be a promoter and attend to business if that's what you're doing. I mean, there's no knock on him. Why shouldn't he? I mean, he made hundreds of millions of dollars.
He does.
Why
He definitely does.
Enjoy it when he's young.
You in the young fighters business. Okay, before you go, how good is Lomachenko now? Now you're looking at it. Do you think it was 100% fact he was that great? Because some say it was a hype job, some say he was good. You compared him to Ali, and I kind of raised my eyebrows at that. So where is he? Like, have you had time to sit back and think about that yet? He's 14-2 now.
Yeah. I think that you got to understand. He's a natural featherweight, and maybe 130. And when he goes up to 135, he's fighting guys bigger and stronger than he is. And you know, look at the guys he's beaten at 126 and 130. I mean, so like Gary Russell, who's an excellent. You know, you would concede that Russell is a really top-notch fighter, right?
Yes.
And Lomachenko toyed with him. He made the kid from Jamaica.
Yeah,
quit.
I was there.
Yeah. I think going up to 135 was a bridge too far.
Why did he stay?
Why did he what?
Why did he stay?
Why did he go to 135?
Why did he stay at 135?
Why did he what at 35?
Why did he stay at 135?
Because he wanted to win 4 belts.
Oh, yeah, and that was and that definitely was the opportunity to do it.
That was his object. That was he tried to do. But you know, once he went to 135, you know, he struggled with Linares. He struggled with Campbell. He beat them, but he struggled with them, and he struggled with Pedraza. You know, all good fighters, but they were much bigger than he was.
Gotcha.
As was Lopez.
Gotcha. So what's up? Hey, you know, I interviewed Cameron Duncan last week, and you know what he said. I'm going to quote him. I asked him because Terrence Crawford. By the way, before I how was your relationship with Cameron Duncan? By the way, today
with who?
Cameron Duncan.
I haven't seen him in over a year.
Okay.
I mean, he had a lot of his fighters with us, and then once a lot of these fighters left him, like Mikey Garcia and some others, we haven't had any business with him.
Okay. Because I asked him about like the difficulty in getting Terrence Crawford opponents, right? And I asked him about what should Terrence Crawford do promotional wise, and he said because he said he still gets points. He said he still gets points on Terrence Crawford in terms of his contract, and he said he would be better served to fight the guys and go across the street to PBC.
Well, that might very well be. You know, we'll have to see. But again, you know, we have the biggest group of 140 pounders coming up. That'll soon be at 147, whether it's Ramirez or Taylor or the Zepeda or Barboza. Those guys are going to be 147. So there's going to be plenty of real talent for him to fight. You know, when you look at PBC, the only, you know, if he wanted to fight Porter, we could do that fight. Porter is not limited. He, you know, if Porter and he decide to fight, we could do that fight. And
they're best friends, Bob.
Well,
I'm
that's
laughing because me and my best friend is gonna fight for a few $1 million. That's why I'm laughing. Like, what best friends don't fight for a couple of $1 million? But continue. Go ahead.
well, it's a lot more than a couple, so $1 million. Yeah. So, the only fighter that I think would make sense for Terrence to fight is Spence. And but again, that's all well and good, but who's going to pay for that fight?
Right. And
each of the guys are going to want big money for the fight, and where's it coming from? So wake up and smell the roses, boys.
Okay. Well, I mean, the fight won't be at the Rose Bowl, Bob. So I don't know if it's gonna be any roses. Hey. So some may say, because you're the promoter, that you're just preserving Bud Crawford for the Earl Spence fight. Is there any truth to that?
No, that's not true. We gave him some, just Lithuanian.
Please, Bob, cut it out, Bob. Bob, come on, man. Come on, Bob.
What?
The Lithuanian, we don't even know his name in America. Come on, Bob.
Kavalauskas?
Yeah. Oh, you know it. Yeah, because you saw the names on the contract. That's why we don't even know.
Well, if you didn't watch it, too bad, because that was a really good fight. And I mean, if you're used to going in your pocket and spending $70, $80, that's one thing. But you could see the Crawford Kavalauskas fight for nothing. And
it was a good card, though. It was Teofimo was on the card against Comey, right?
No,
that wasn't that card.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a great card because that was the Heisman night, right? That was the Heisman. I went back to back. That was the Heisman night. Yeah, man. Kell Brook is probably the best available because I don't know if Sean Porter can turn around that quick to November 14th. But I think in these boxing streets, in these YouTube streets, Bud Crawford is losing a lot of credibility because of the opponents. Like I'm because they say he's the pound for pound best fighter in the world, right? Well, I don't know who's the best pound for pound fighter in the world now, but there are people make great claims for Bud Crawford, but his opponents don't match pound for pound status.
Well, that may very well be, but look at the number of Benjamins that he's getting paid for each fight.
Yeah, which is beautiful. I don't know what it is, but it sounds great. And
it is great.
Yeah, and it's a win. So we got November 14th, Bud Crawford against Kell Brook. Right? November 14th.
Yeah, Kell Brook, who has a victory over Sean Porter.
Yeah, who has a victory over Sean Porter, and he lost to Earl Spence. And then we got November 12th. We got we got the StubHub special, right? We got Burchelt versus Oscar Valdez. How come Oscar Valdez never fought Shakur Stevenson, Bob?
Never fought Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, at 26. Why they never fought?
I don't know. I mean, we didn't think Shakur was ready for that fight.
Really? At 26?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
I mean, Shakur is going to be the leading fighter in boxing, and I don't think he was ready for Valdez.
Okay.
I mean, he's ready now for Valdez,
absolutely,
but I don't think he was ready then for it.
So what's next for Shakur? I know you got to go. What's next for Shakur? I don't know why the phone's not coming in.
Shakur is fighting in January.
Who's he fighting?
I don't know. We'll have a good opponent for him. He'll be fighting at 130 now.
Yeah, he's fighting at 130. How come the Josh won't? And what's next for Jamel Herring? Is he going to fight Carl Frampton? Is that done deal?
Yeah, it's going to be in England or in the UK on the 19th of December.
Oh, good for him. Good for him. So, shit, that's good. I'm glad he's getting a check. He deserves. He's one of the good men in boxing. You know, even though he stood us up on this channel, he's still one of the good men in boxing. You know, his story is an amazing story.
Well, he's also a big patriot.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, you do two tours of duty in the Mideast. A lot of credit, you know. You have to have a lot of guts to do something like that.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why these phone lines ain't coming through. I see them. I see the numbers, but it's not ringing. So I don't know. I see them. Okay. Oh, I got to open up another line. See, DB, you supposed to tell me that. You got time for one call? One call? One or two? One call. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all got to remind me when I got someone on the line, I got to open up another line. I'm totally sorry, guys. So we're going to take one call. Who's going to be the lucky one? Call in now. I don't know who this is. So these calls are cold, Bob. So just tell them to if you don't like the call, I always tell people, if you don't like it, hang up. Tell me to hang them up, and that'll be it. All right, so go ahead and call in, guys. Open up the second line. I'm sorry. So you thought Shakur wasn't ready? I thought Shakur been ready since his 7th, 8th fight. He's looking.
No.
Oh, we got one call. 636. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Fred? Is Mr. Arum still on the line?
Yes, and you're the only person coming through. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But go ahead, ask your question.
Oh man, that is so bad. And I know I got to go real quick because Reggie always wants to call in, but I guess I'm the lucky one with the lottery ticket. Mr. Bob Arum, it's a pleasure and an honor. So we got to get to it because let Fred tell you got to go. You have put out a report that the Top Rank organization was for sale. I was wondering were you still considering selling the franchise, the organization? Was it a portion or you were selling it 100%?
No, what we were talking about was, and we are negotiating with a major international company to take a piece, an investment in Top Rank, which would allow us to have the wherewithal and the resources to expand internationally. Because our goal is to open boxing in places in the world where we think it could be tremendous, like India, for example, which has a big television like Sky Sports it's called Star in India, and it's owned by Disney, and the sports programming will be done by ESPN. And so we want to expand to India. We want to expand to Asia, to Indonesia and Malaysia. And to do that, we need a partner. And we are negotiating for one that will have an interest in Top Rank and not a controlling interest. So it's all good for the sport.
Appreciate you, Asia. Appreciate you, Asia. Okay, all right, thanks. Sorry about that, Reg. I beat you to the punch, but Bob, please come back because there's a lot of people in the barbershop has a lot of questions for you. If you
okay,
just give us a time. Give us a time. You could come back.
Everybody in the barbershop promises me they're going to vote. Get out and vote.
Oh, Bob, we voting in this son of a
biscuit. Depends on it.
Oh, we're voting in this son of a biscuit.
Okay. Don't forget.
Yeah, we
vote.
So I just want to plug your fights. November 14th, Carol Brook, Bud Crawford in the bubble. December 12th.
No, wait a second.
Yes.
You forgot October 31st.
Oh, your boy just landed. You know my kids are half Asian, so we gonna be watching that fight. Hey, honestly, I swear before you want to hear something funny? My family knows about that fight. Yeah.
Every Japanese person knows the monster. You know.
You're right. And they loyal. And
he's fighting a real tough Australian, Jason Maloney.
Yeah.
Who was in the bubble and had a fight in the bubble. And that's really and we have Michaela Mayer is fighting for a world title that night. And after October 31st, we go to November 14th. And then December 12th, in probably in the bubble. Hopefully, maybe not. But it's I think the biggest fight for Hispanic. Burchell,
Big fight.
the 130-pound champion against Valdez.
Are you gonna have the hospital on the premises?
May not resonate in the barber shop, but it resonates in the bodegas.
Hey, are you gonna have the hospital on the premises after that fight? Because nobody's gonna be the same or look the same after that Burchell Valdez fight, guaranteed.
Well, we got an extra ambulance waiting because I tell you that's going to be brutal. I mean, did you see that fight that preceded? Lomachenko and Lopez. Yeah. That was a brutal fight. Barboza and Saucedo.
Saucedo, that's his name.
And what about the fight that we did a few weeks before with Zepeda and
fight of the year, Bob? Fight of the year. Fight of the year.
Yeah.
Fight of the year.
Eight knockdowns in 5 rounds.
Yeah,
I thought the poor Russian was dead when he got knocked out. Oh my God, I was so nervous.
Oh man, Bob, man. You know I love interview. You know you were my best interview ever. I was telling people before you came in, I have no fear of asking you anything. No fear.
That's right.
And I genuinely appreciate it. I called Bob at 10 o'clock. He called me back at 10:10. He said, let's do it, man. I genuinely appreciate you, man.
All right, but you got to promise me.
Oh, I'm voting.
Keep telling your listeners to vote. This is the most important election in their life.
Every 4 years is the most important election.
No, the bullshit. This time is the most important. You know it, and if you don't know it, you should know.
So if Trump wins, what happens?
What happens? We'll get this country on the right track for once.
No, if he wins, if Trump wins, what happens?
So then I'm going to Canada.
You're not going to Canada. You making too much money, Bob. You ain't going to Canada.
Well, bullshit. Listen. I'm not spending another 4 years under him.
Oh,
I'm just not. All right, man.
I appreciate you. Well, if you go to Canada, allow me to buy a piece of Top Rank. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Boy, we can do Top Rank Canada.
Yeah, I'm with it. I ain't got 10 million, but I got 1 or 2. Let me know how far that'll get me.
All right.
Appreciate you, Bob.
Well.
All right. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you. All right. Bob Arum, ladies and gentlemen. Bob Arum. Man, yeah, they say that every 4 years, man. Bob is my dude, man. I love interviewing Bob Arum. I don't know why. I just have no idea. I just love interviewing because we fundamentally don't agree on nothing. And I can ask him anything. I have fun. He's one of my most fun interviews, dog. That's why I can just be comfortable and motherfuckers be uptight when they're around Bob. Bob is like that dude around the corner that you don't know and you have like, and you know everything about him, but y'all don't talk maybe every holiday or something like that. It was fun. I'm gonna tell y'all again. Y'all are producers in the show because that happened last time. I forgot to open up the second phone line. Y'all gotta remind me to do that, okay? Because I'm looking at the numbers. I saw Reggie call in. I definitely wanted H Money to get on. I don't know if he could have kept his cool, but I wanted to hear that conversation. And I saw the numbers. I'm like, why the numbers? I see the numbers, but it's not ringing. Every time we get a call because they're on the phone line, y'all got to remind me to open up the second phone line. Remember that happened to DB last time when Glasses Malone came on? I forgot. Because, I'm doing interviews. Y'all see all these notes I got in this shit. So y'all know y'all got to help me. All right. I'm looking at the numbers like right now. I'm looking at the numbers go by. 202 is calling in right now. Just missed his call. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. I genuinely appreciate y'all, man. That shit was fun. And you know what we going to do the next time you come in? I owe y'all one. I'm gonna say, Bob, we just doing questions and answering. And I'll ask my questions in between because he'll come. I'll try and get him the week of the Terrence Crawford fight, and I think I got a lot. I think I got the answers to the questions that y'all had. I think I answered. I think we got them answered. Thank you, Bob Arum. I appreciate it, man. I have so much fun interviewing Bob. I have so much fun. And so yeah. So we moving forward. Y'all need the link, and we rocking and rolling. All right. Rocking and rolling. All right. All right, we rocking and rolling. And make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Ain't no way in hell. This is the only place you can get Bob Arum to talk like this. It's the only place in the world. It's the only place in the world Bob Arum comes in and feels 100% comfortable in the lion's den. He knows he's in the lion's den. Didn't you hear him say? They may not like it in a barbershop. So he knows where he's at. All right. I've been fucking with Bob for a decade now. You know what I'm saying? So let me see if this works now. See, now the phones ain't coming. So keep on trying to call in. Keep on trying to call in. All right. Now I see 202 calling in, but it's not going through. But keep calling in. All right. And yeah, man. So appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, we got a lot of info. Asia Math with the lottery ticket. I saw Reggie calling in. I'm like, that's Reggie's number. And the shit just my dumb ass, dog. Yeah, it's okay. Just keep on hitting the like button. I appreciate y'all. Keep on hitting the like button and let's debrief for a second. I got Don King's phone number. See, I don't know why it's not. Let me reset this because now I'm not getting none of y'all phone calls. 202. Keep calling in. All right. And we'll do it like that. So yeah. I got Don King's phone number. And I hit him maybe. Well, I have someone that calls Don King for me. I don't have Don King's phone number. And I called him on three-way, and he said, "Yeah, I got you." Because I like doing those historical perspectives, So I want to get Don King. See, I see that. Yeah, finally.
What the fuck you keep telling me?
Welcome to the show.
Hello?
What's up, 202?
Man, I've been calling like crazy, Fred.
I know. It finally just went through. I was trying. What's up?
Man, I had so much for Bob, man. Out of due respect, I had some really real shit for that man, man.
Well, ask it now so we'll remember.
Oh man, it was he said something about what caught me. I was gonna ask him about when you asked him, but I was gonna get a little more in depth.
Okay.
Because I don't believe he's excited about black fighters at all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna get onto his promotions of black fighters. Really.
Okay.
Out of respectfully.
I've asked that question.
He does a horrible job of it.
I've asked that question already.
He does a horrible job. He don't believe they sell. Did you hear? He's not even gonna make that Spence and Crawford fight. I was shocked that you didn't stop him. Like, oh, what you mean that fight failed tomorrow? What are you talking about?
Who?
You don't think it failed because it's two black fighters?
Who?
Spence and Crawford. He was like,
no, he
these guys are gonna want so much money, and who's gonna pay for it? We're gonna pay for it.
No,
75 a pop.
No, listen. He's negotiating in public, man.
Oh man.
Come on, man. Cut it out, man. No, I'm telling you 100. The same way that he's negotiating in public, he's not going to say, "Oh yeah, I'll pay for the fight." He's negotiating in public. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I'm just keeping it a
talk made me think that he didn't think.
Oh, he's negotiating in public.
Two black guys can get in there and they can get the revenue that they need, man. And Bob been around too long for that. Bob been involved with Sugar Ray Hearns and all of that.
No, you're right. I don't want to be repetitive in my interviews, so I didn't want to mention the race and shit. Go check just Google Bob Arum on my interviews. I asked him the question that you had about black fighters. I asked him already.
And how he maneuvered his way around it, because it seemed like he
answered it. He answered. I even went as far as asking why y'all don't about black employees to help to promote guys like Shakur Stevenson. I did that interview already, and I don't want to be repetitive every time he come in here. We get to a race conversation. Yeah, Bob knows where I stand on that shit. We buckhead. Okay. I mean, I promoted Timothy Bradley for 5 years. with my newspaper. So, not with newspaper I worked for, excuse me. So, that question that you have about black fighters and the lack of black employees and Floyd leaving and Timothy Bradley didn't turn into a megastar, those questions are, I asked them, oh shit, multiple times. So,
man.
so, but yeah.
But and he didn't acknowledge that there is a problem there.
I don't want to quote him now, but we obviously disagree. We disagreed on it. So go back and watch that interview. It's on my channel. It's on my channel. It's definitely on my channel. You know what I mean?
He basically just gonna try to say that that's not true. That's not true, I guess. I mean,
well, you got to protect his brand. He can't say, yes, I'm a racist. just like he can't say, oh, it's a great fight, I'll pay for it. and then Al Heyman gonna hold him to it. You'll pay for it, okay? so yeah, that's all that is, man. That's all that is.
I just don't see why they just don't get the memo in America, man. The black people are the fans, man. I don't see why they don't understand. Cater to the fans. They don't see it. That's why I don't think that Gary Russell and fight was really a big deal to the Zone. Gary Russell and Haney. The Zone ain't even had two black fighters fight each other. I don't think. Since they've been on there. These people really, that's a big issue to me, Fred. I hate it. It's really a big issue to me.
I agree. And you know how we do it? You show with your spending power. You know what I mean? Like you show with, don't support it. Like I'm in agreement with Bob about
point, man. I don't even buy I'm ruthless with it. If it's not even, I don't even buy it. I wouldn't even bought last night's fight as good as it was going to be. That's how much you know what I'm saying? I just support black American fighters just like that. Call me what you want to call me, but that's just how I'm doing because I feel that they need it that much.
You know, like I'm with it. Let me get to the next call, man.
Okay, man.
I appreciate you. Yeah. Hey, let me say one thing. I think, can I get Al Heyman in here? Oh, no, definitely not. I'm in agreement. I've done multiple videos on this. I don't agree with pay-per-view September, pay-per-view October, pay-per-view December. I'm not a fan of that shit. I just did a video on that 2 weeks ago. And that's why I'm in agreement with Bob on this. I'm a landlord that has reduced his rents. I'm going to repeat this so y'all fully grasp my stance on people paying money in this epidemic, right? Epidemic. So let me see. Oh, my bus. So with that being said, I literally cut. I mean, if y'all knew what I'll just say this. I'm being very generous, okay? And so I am in agreement. I'm a landlord. I listen to these stories every day. I'm gonna get you next, TB. All right.
Welcome to the show.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Fred?
How you feel?
Man, I feel good.
Oh,
hey,
what's
man,
up?
I just want to let you know that was a dope interview, bro.
Thank you.
You know, I follow you on Instagram, Bob Sacramento. Man, keep your foot on the neck. I appreciated that. I stayed up for that.
Say it again.
I ain't get no ass for this conversation right here.
well, you know you can always double back. Tell her you got dessert. Hey, tell her she forgot her gift card. Tell her she forgot her gift card to that seafood restaurant up there. You know what I mean?
I would say all I gotta do is say, I was watching Fred.
That's love, nigga. That's love.
Not but for real, Fred. Like your honesty, your integrity. I've been a fan of yours for a long time. I'm gonna keep following you. I'm gonna keep sharing you. And I'm gonna keep hitting you up, bro. Keep doing good work.
That's love, King. That's love.
All right, and I am voting with my nigga.
I already voted. I voted for I voted for myself.
Oh, I seen that shit.
Yeah, I voted for myself, dog.
Hey, look, man. But appreciate you, bro. Keep doing your thing, man.
All right, facts. One.
All right, peace.
One. Yeah, man. Bob is, He's some of my best interviews, man. Because you ask a fighter a question, you don't agree with him, the motherfuckers will go off the handle. Motherfucker, what'd you say about me? Listen, you want, in my humble opinion, you want to interview people you disagree with. You want to, you know what I mean? Yeah, Long John Silver's right. Oh, I forgot about TB.
Welcome to the show.
What's up, TB? Oh, he ain't ready yet. All right.
Welcome to the show.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yo, what's going on, Fred?
I don't know. Do I owe you any money, nigga?
Yeah, you owe me a little bit.
Oh, nigga, if nigga talk, man. Oh,
Listen,
what's up, nigga?
I'm just wondering, why ain't nobody said nothing about Loma headbutting this dirty tactics? I ain't heard nobody saying nothing about that, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if it's
frustrated putting his head all in the dude's eye, rubbing it all in his face. I ain't heard too many people saying nothing about that. But then when he hit him on the belt line, the referee gonna warn him, but don't say nothing. I mean, come on, somebody gotta say something about this rough tactics, bro.
Good point. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. That's why that super chat button is so crucial. You see, I asked all the super chat questions.
Yeah.
You could have put 99 cents in there, and I would have got it, nigga. Cheap ass nigga.
Not me, bro. Just wanted to hear a couple late night.
Put 99 cents in there, or hit my DM. My Instagram is open. Hit my DM. I would ask it.
You already know.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All
right. Peace, King.
Yeah.
You ready, TB? You ready, big homie? Are you ready, nigga? Shit.
Welcome to the show.
See, TB super chatted. How long it takes me to ask that question? Less than a minute.
About 5, but at least you said, "Hey, I'm going to get to it."
And yeah, I said I'm gonna get. Oh, but I asked them in 2 parts.
Right.
I want his answer to run on and miss the question. But what's up?
And what do you think about how they was hyping up Lomo and giving Lomo all this extra press and this, that, and the other, and then he get in there and get, I mean, I ain't gonna say thrashed, but I mean, I only gave him 3 rounds.
That's fair. I don't disagree. I think he won 4 top. I mean, minimum. I think he won 4. But 116, 115, those are good numbers. The best Loma could have gotten was a draw. It's no way he could have won the fight. You understand? It's no way he could have won the fight. You know, he was so anyways, what you got? Because I know.
No, I mean, I want to come on and ask that question, and I mean, watching the interview, great interview, man. You always ask, like, saying, great questions or whatnot. Some of the answers, I think Arum gave lawyer type answers.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to answer that completely because I got a business to protect type answers. You know, which you said earlier. You know what I'm saying? Do you got a business to protect?
Yeah.
But you know, I'm still not buying that whole thing about the Wilder fight being off because of contract expiration or something like that during extenuating circumstances of the coronavirus and no venues. So when they say that, oh well, that the contract expired, nah, man, I think that's bullshit because that is a prime opportunity to renegotiate or something like that, get an extension or something, because this is something. I mean, I don't know if you want to call it an act of God, but it's something out of everybody's. It's something out of our control because of our government from failure to protect the people. But it's not Deontay Wilder's fault.
No, it's not. Yeah, and I think Frank Warren alluded to that. Frank Warren definitely alluded to that.
Yeah, so I think a lot of that stuff is BS. And I mean, if I had tried to talk to him, what I would have asked him was, why did after the second fight in the ring, Tyson Fury walked up to you and said, "We did it." He said, "We did it." So I found something that was suspect to me. But that's all I got for it.
Appreciate you.
All right,
Juan. Yeah, let me get this.
Welcome to the show.
What's up, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe?
What's that, man? Yeah, you always do the dope interviews, man. That was on point.
And that shit was fun. I asked every fucking question. I think I got to every question that was important.
That was important, yeah.
You know, I want to bullshit with him a little bit, but I figure y'all don't really want to hear that. You know.
Right. This fight, man, it didn't go the way. I mean, I called for Lopez to win by knockout, but he got the decision. What a lot of people are missing is that Loma was actually fighting a strategic fight. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that the sting off of Lopez punches didn't diminish until the 8th round. That's when he really started fighting. You know what I'm saying? Because Lopez kind of gassed out, although he did finish last round strong. You know, he kind of gassed out. You know, I think he needs to learn from this fight that, you know, everybody's not gonna go when you hit him. You know what I'm saying? And Loma was really just waiting for him to for some of that sting to come off his punches, because he knew Lopez was bigger. He knew Lopez was stronger. You know, and had he tried to fight any earlier, he'd got knocked out. You know, so he waited, but you know, they only go on 12 rounds. If it was a 15-round fight, it might have been different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they were on going to 12 rounds, so he had to do what he could, but it was too late. You know, but yeah, it was definitely a good fight. On that Wilder deal, man, Fury won't be able to duck him like he thinks, man. I mean, he won't be able to do that.
I mean, I hope not. Like, that's why I'm trying to uncover everything I can possibly uncover so we can know the truth. You know, that's why I asked the questions. When was the last time you spoke to Shelley? When was the last time you spoke to Heyman? And obviously, the conversations, excuse me, I don't know about the conversations, but the frequency of the contacts are grossly different between now and the promotion of Wilder Fury 2. If you listen to the interview, I mean, so something ain't right, and I'm real leery that the business of boxing didn't do Wilder dirty. You understand? And that's what I'm afraid of. You know, like, so I want Wilder to have the truth, because I don't give a fuck if a nigga scared. I mean, because I'm talking to the people who disagree with what I inherently believe.
Right.
No way Wilder is afraid to fight. I spoke to Wilder. I haven't spoken to Wilder in person on talking since that Tuesday, and that's when I came on to the show and told y'all, and I sent them a text, just basically, I love you, hope all is well, haha, cracked a joke, ha ha ha, the end, right? And that was it. But there's no way in hell Wilder don't want this fight.
Oh yeah, he gotta get his get back.
For manhood, and the $20 to $30 million. I'm fighting anybody for $20 million. Anybody. No one ducks out of a fight for $20 million. And you already have a loss, right?
Yeah.
If you undefeated, you know, and you on the verge of retirement, and you like, man, you know, but nah, no way in hell. So that's why I'm asking, as an ally, and as my journalistic responsibilities and a friend of Wilder, to get everything that I have and just and I know someone from his team is listening, to present the evidence to him. You understand? So he can say, hold up, this is a little bit different here. Shelley, what did you say here? Al, what did you say here? Tyson, what was said here? What's the other guy's name? Frank Warren, what was said there? So he can say the truth, because I you know, like, it makes no sense for me that the deadline was, if there was a deadline, that it was, don't make sense to me. I'm not missing a $20 million deadline.
Right.
Shit. As a matter of fact, I catch the first plane on the East Coast to be back at 11 o'clock on Sunday so I can do piano lessons with Lincoln. I don't miss. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't miss me with that shit. So that's why I'm just trying to get it present. And if it's true, then PBC needs to file an injunction.
Right.
Needs to freeze everything.
Yeah. I was Dante, Boxing Nation, man. He had done a video recently, and he was saying that Wilder was going to bring out some information, exposing some of the stuff that Fury had done in the second fight. And he said that's what Fury's trying to run from. That's why he's trying to move on.
Oh, I'm looking. He can still release it though.
Right. Yeah. I don't think Lopez is going to fight Haney. What do you think?
Me personally, no, I don't think so. Do I want the fight? 100%. Of
course.
Here's what I think should happen, and this is just an idea off the top of my head. He should say, Devin should say, "Hey, Teofimo, your little homie Rolly, I'm gonna beat his ass and then beat your ass." He should beat Rolly's ass. I'm just talking as if I'm Devin Haney, not that he can beat him. Right? I let that take care of itself.
Right.
We know Devin will be the favorite. So, hey, Rolly, you've been talking all this shit. You talk like the nigga that's behind the guy that's actually fighting. Are you the hype man or a fighter, nigga? Get in the ring with me. Let me beat your ass. You know what I mean? And then Tio, if I beat him, if I beat you got to give him a nickname. If I beat your mascot, Rolly, then I want you.
Yeah.
That's great promotion. He obviously take care of business November 7th. Dylan Price fights November 7th. Don't forget. And Devin Haney fights November 7th. So we'll be glued to the tube somewhere, somehow, watching those fights. So yeah. So that's what I was saying. So go ahead.
Okay. What's up? My girl coming on tomorrow. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to her yet, but I'm excited.
You need me to shoot her your info?
Huh?
You need me to shoot her?
Yeah. Just my info. Or you can just give her basically I'm gonna just tell her about the super chats and the phone calls, and if she don't like the questions that people ask, I have every right to hang up on them.
Right.
That's all. Same thing I told Bob this morning. Same thing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, okay. But she knows boxing, so we can just go from there.
Right.
I don't really care about. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
so thank you, man. Cool. I told you, man, we all producers of this show, man.
Yeah.
What's her name? Yanelle?
Janelle.
Janelle will be here tomorrow.
Janelle Owens. Yeah.
Niggas gonna be on.
Her knowledge, man. Her knowledge is amazing. The way she analyzes fights, man.
Yeah, I'm about to post that flyer.
Yeah, coming from a woman, man, it's just you don't see that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I find is amazing about it, is the way she analyzes fights. And she has the trainer knowledge and certain training styles, all of that, and normally, women don't look at that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's a guy thing, yeah. But let me get back in the chat, man. I want to just say what's up to my brothers.
All right, appreciate you, big dog.
Asian Nav, Reggie, everybody in the chat. Much respect, DB. All right, I get at you, man.
All right, appreciate you, dog. Yeah, man. So y'all know. I know only the smart one's gonna pick up on this, but do y'all think I wore this shirt tonight for this show by accident? Come on, man. Y'all smart. Y'all know me. Y'all should know me by now. Because I know people gonna replay this video, especially when I chop it up. Niggas gonna replay this shit and replay this shit and replay this shit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Welcome to the show.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Fred, man? This is Big Lou, man.
What's
Another classic interview. I mean, just, man, the way you're able to get these guys on and you're so calm, you put them at ease, but you hit them with those hard questions, and they don't even know it, man. But Bob revealed a lot.
Didn't he?
In that interview. If people were really listening, he explained everything. You know, listen to that interview, and I was listening to Champs out earlier. You know, Lopez already knew this. Champs had an interview. This is back in 2019. He said, you know, Haney can do all these fights, but I'm fighting for all 4 belts after I beat Comey against Lomachenko. This is almost a year ago.
I believe it.
He knew all this. I mean, so it was all planned, and I think as a community, we got to be worried about this WBC. You know, they're doing way too much. You know, I didn't like the ESPN broadcasting all last night, and Andre Ward, he disgusts me. You know, they're sitting there saying this man is the greatest fighter since Floyd, and you finish your career undefeated, and they just keep throwing that in your face. Terrence Bud Crawford, I think it's disrespectful for all the great fighters to keep hearing this Lomachenko is the greatest fighter on earth. He fought 16 fights and got 2 losses. Who says that? You know, that these guys need to step up and say something. I'm tired of the WBC screwing these black fighters. You know, Charlo didn't get the Canelo fight. You know, Haney didn't get the Lomachenko fight. Now this stuff they're doing with Fury, WBC's right involved with it. You know, and you brought up something, Fred, with this Wilder situation. It seems like it would be an easy situation to stop him from fighting anybody.
Yeah.
You have a contract. Everything in the United States is put on hold because of this pandemic. So, and I've always said it. I've been telling you, I've been telling everybody, Wilder's team really needs to be looked at. I was mainly talking about JD's for one, but now he may have to look at his whole team the way that, you know, if they did let this deadline pass. It seems like it's an easy fix. You have a contract, there's a pandemic. How is he just moving on and fighting in December? If he's going to fight in December, he could fight Wilder. So there's like you said, there's something bigger at play. I like how you asked when was the last time you spoke to his team.
Oh, for sure.
You know, you put that out there.
Yeah.
You put that out there. And I appreciate that, man. But, you know, I appreciate that. And the last thing I wanted to get on, Fred, this Lomachenko, somebody brought it up, his dirty tactics. You know, I've never seen a so-called great all-time fighter give away 7 rounds. You're throwing 1, 2, and 3 punches. Come on, man. They oversold this guy. He was so overrated. Salido gave you the blueprint. He can't fight off the back foot going backwards. You know, it's so easy. I wish Tank would have taken this boy out because I know Tank would have knocked him out. You know, Lomachenko is just so overrated. And it pisses me off every time they start that crap. Greatest fighter on earth. Greatest fighter this. One of the best. He's the best since Ali. He's pound for pound #1. What happens with that garbage list right now? Does Lopez automatically jump to #1? Where are my Charlos in that list? You know, it's just disgusting. You look at that list that this Ring magazine puts out there. It's like they do everything they can to put only 2 black fighters in there. You know, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. No, we need our own list. That's garbage, and these guys are getting exposed. But great interview, man. I'm gonna get back in the chat, man. I appreciate everything you're doing, man. You're bringing the heavy hitters, man.
That's love.
And just keep doing you, man. Appreciate you. Much love, man. I appreciate everything that you're doing, man.
Appreciate it. Did you like how I set up that Cameron Duncan question? Was that pretty dope?
Oh yeah, you set that up real good. And I think you stumped him a little bit.
Yeah, I did.
You know?
Yeah, I did. I did. He started stuttering and shit. I saw that.
Yeah, he did start stuttering. But Bob is sharp to be in his 90s or whatever, however old he is. God damn, he's sharp. But he's still able to get them lines going and make it so smooth. But if you read in between the lines, you can hear exactly what he's saying and what he's not saying.
Yeah.
But man, keep bringing them to us, Fred. Man, I'm on the East Coast.
I know.
I stay up late just to listen to you, man. So you know, keep giving it to us, man.
All right,
Peace.
One.
All
the time. Bad coach. How many more subs you need to get to 10,000? We got to make that happen. She needs about 1,000 subs. I don't know. Somewhere in there. She got to put the link, and y'all got to go subscribe to Bad Coach. She should get at least 100 new subscribers a night. Can y'all make that happen? You know what I mean? She interviewing everybody in the world for us. Y'all say they need to go to black media, right? That's not my lane. You know, she is fantastic in her lane. She's more diverse than I can ever be. Y'all motherfuckers go subscribe to. She should get 100 new subscribers a night, please. You know what I mean? Then go subscribe to Reggie Owens, DB, you know, and everyone else. You know, I don't want to make this a whole motherfucking list, but you know what I mean? Make it happen, Captain. You know what I mean? Shit, she close to 10K. I got 10K. Hey, man. So yeah, man. It's I'm gonna chop this interview up tonight, and throughout this week, y'all gonna see the interview. Okay. So yeah, see, I already know it. See, there you go. See, I knew I was gonna miss somebody. Terrence Bailey, you know what I mean? And yeah, Phil, please. You gonna pop.
Welcome to the show.
What's up? What's up, Jay?
I'm so disappointed that I didn't call in or was on when you were on with Bob Arum.
Wow, damn.
I'm going to go back and watch it, though.
Damn, man. I see, I had one phone line open, right? And I'm looking at the numbers call in, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, why is not ringing? I see the numbers flashing on my screen. It says missed call. And I'm thinking because it's Bob and I know people want to talk to him, I'm just thinking sometimes it gets jammed and shit, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, it's it. So it's going to phone. And then it hit me 10 minutes later. I got to open up another phone line because he's on that line. So that was it.
Fred, I must say, brother, I'm so proud of you. I love what you are doing.
Thank you.
You know, more importantly, not just representing for the culture, but just because you are unique and you are informed and they can't play with you because you're intelligent and you know what you're talking about, your experience. So salute to you on that.
Thank you.
But the main reason why I wanted to call in is to talk about the fight.
Uh-huh.
And you know, a lot of people are pointing and making these comparators to Canelo and Floyd, and you know that's all a bunch of BS.
Yeah.
What struck me with Lomachenko, I think back to Nonito Donaire. Like I can get down with Nonito now, but I remember when Nonito Donaire was running through people, of course, careful matchmaking, etc., and he was going to fight against Nicholas Walters. Mm-hmm. And I remember that matchup, and I was like, Nicholas is going to take him out because, like Lomachenko, he can't fight going backwards, and he doesn't have the size advantage. And people are doing these comparators of Lomachenko and Linares, and you know, all these fights. It's not the same thing. Linares was old, and you know, wasn't the same type of matchup as it was with Lopez last night. And as expected, when he faces against a fighter who is more skilled, what happened was they underestimated what Lopez can do, just like they underestimated Errol Spence when he fought against Mikey Garcia.
Facts.
People like to crown this, oh, he's a power fighter, he's a this or that, without looking at the nuances of styles. Fighters fight to the level of their competitor, and they have more in the arsenal than you can see in one fight. And that's what it was with Teofimo. I'm proud of the young gun.
Yes.
That fight went exactly as I thought it would.
Wow.
And like your caller before, there was all this anointing of Lomachenko with no real track record against it. If I'm Terrence Crawford over at Top Rank, I'm surprised at how disappointed that they are that Lomachenko lost. I would have thought that, I mean, they're not going to celebrate it, but to me, Terrence Crawford is their best pound for pound fighter over there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always about Lomachenko. Before Lomachenko was always about Pacquiao and always prioritizing other fighters above Terrence Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. So now it'll be interesting to see what the dynamic is over there now that Teofimo has vetoed Lomachenko, and who's going to be the priority, who's going to be the Golden Goose fighter over there at Top Rank. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to your interview because I know you gave Bob the business, and I'm very hyped.
It was a good interview. I asked all the questions, you know, I asked all the permeated questions, you know, that you know, that needed to be asked. So
But they are in hell over there at Top Rank.
Yeah.
Loma is their guy. They've cultivated this whole image that Lomachenko is the best pound for pound fighter in the world with no history. Yeah, he jumped the weight divisions, but you know, on paper, it all looks so good. It's like when Broner says he's a 4-division champion. Let's look at the merits of those wins.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all wins are not equal, but I don't want to take up too much time because I'm going to get back in the chat with everybody else. Salute to Fred. Salute to you. You are doing it. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. I know you will.
Yeah.
But salute to you. You are amazing. And you know you got a fan in me.
That's love. We got a friend. You got a friend in me. I know where you live. So if you ever change your heart, I'm knocking on your door. All right.
Okay. You got a friend in me, and I'm not gonna lay down dead when somebody is coming.
I appreciate you. Thanks, Jay.
All right.
All right. What? All right. Thank you, Jay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jay. We've been covering fights together for the past 5 to 7 years. How about that, Terrence? How about that? Oh, we gonna interview her one day. Jay, how about that? How about that Andre Ward meteor? How about that? How about that shit? It was me, Jay, Muhammad, and the young lady from Arizona, Rochelle Rosario, something like that. And Dante's Boxing Nation. That's all it was. That's all. I got you next. H Money. Got you next, H Money. After this, okay?
Welcome to the show.
What's up?
Too blessed to be
stressed and highly favored.
What's good?
I don't know, man. What's good?
Hey, man.
What's up?
I called the fight, man. I told you who was gonna win it.
Now everybody's an expert. And guess what? Jesus probably told you to. Jesus told you had a dream, huh? You had a dream? I know. I know.
That.
He told you to bet your house, but you said, no. I am a man of little faith, huh? That's what you said, huh?
Hey, but look, I did say what Teofimo needed to do, and he executed perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I said that he needed to keep Loma out on the end of that jab and keep him at a proper distance. Do not bum rush him. Just keep him at a proper distance because his arms are too short. Don't jump in on him because the only chance he has is to get on the inside and use angles. But if he's not close, none of that shit works. None of it works. You know what I mean? And round 6, I began to say to myself, all Lopez needs is 1 or 2 more rounds. The fight is in the bag. Because at this point, Loma hasn't did anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying, as I begin to think about it, I say now, they are saying that this guy is better than Floyd, better than Roy. You talking about guys who have went and won fights without losing rounds, right? Roy Jones even did better than not just losing rounds, but going rounds without being touched. I'm going to say that again. Roy Jones has went rounds without being touched as he put hands on his opponent. You know what I mean? So you can never put this guy in that type of class. Ever. And I've been saying this about Loma, about Usyk. These guys, stop it. They want a white hope so bad, so they disrespect Terrence Crawford. They disrespect Earl Spence. They disrespect. You can go keep going down the list of the black fighters, the Charlo twins. You know, I like Boo Boo, but again, he needs opponents. He needs opponents in order to put himself because he has talent.
They're gonna be in your neighborhood, man.
Hey, yeah, right. Yeah, but again, they're in the bubble. I want to go.
No, it's free. No, it's no bubble for you.
Listen, when I said that I wanted to go see Haney right down the road in Hollywood, Mr. Haney said it's gonna be in the bubble. So it's like they got a select few that they're gonna let in. So you know what I mean? I do want to go and see the family, but again, I'm not gonna force the hand that I'm not gonna force that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to. You know what I mean? And again, man, my voice is back going. I was hooping and hollering. Man, it was a great fight. I
enjoy
it.
that. ESPN deserves a pat on the back, man.
Yeah,
they giving, and I didn't get a chance to that Bob, but that's his kryptonite. Put your fighters in back to back. Put all your guns back to back to back. That's how you compete against if PBC gonna go to pay-per-view model. You put your fighters on for free. You know what I mean? And that's simply it. You know, like, because now we're looking forward to that Terrence Crawford fight. Niggas not gonna say it right now. You know what I mean? It's October 17th and shit, and we got Tank before that. But I'm really interested in in the Terrence Crawford fight. I'm really interested in it. You know,
absolutely. Because listen, no, regardless of what people say about his opponent, Kell Brook is still a dangerous opponent. He's a big ass welterweight. You know what I'm saying? And he has not been fighting as of late. So I think his orbital bones had time to, I ain't gonna say properly heal because I don't know his body, but I believe that they're in some type of good shape that'll be able to afford him to hold up to give himself a good shot, because he's strong, he's powerful, and Bud, some people would say is a chinny fighter, but again, he reminds me of Tito. He goes down and gets back up swinging, and when he swings, he hits. When he connects, oh man, it's vicious. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love about him. You know, he know how to deal with adversity. Every fighter is not built that way. You know what I'm saying? Kell Brook has a history of checking out a fight when the going gets too tough. You know what I'm saying? And Crawford has a reputation of making sure that the fight is rough for his opponent, not by being dirty, but by being excellent in what he does. So that's why I have to commend him and give him his credit. He is the pound for pound for me. I've been saying this shit over Loma. Yeah, man, not y'all. You know what I'm saying? These folks have been praising Loma as though he was their white Jesus. It's just been so disrespectful. This man came in at 4 or 5 fights. They was deeming him pound for pound number one with 4 or 5 or 9 fights. How disgusting! You know what I'm saying? How fucking disgusting was that? I just been outraged from the outset with these folks. But I know that the day was coming that he was going to face an opponent. He was going to bite off more than he can chew. Not just him, but his handlers, and also the networks who was pushing this narrative about this guy was greater than all the current black fighters in the fighters of yes, not that far back in history. Go from Roy Jones on back. They say, I tell you what, he's greater than all of these current fighters. It'll take you all the way back to Ali if you want to find somebody that's greater than Lomachenko. This man has skills that we have never seen before. This is, get the fuck out of here. So I think somebody said earlier, who called in and said the blueprint on him was Salido. He was exposed. Floyd was never exposed. Roy was never exposed. Roy beat himself. He went up to heavyweight, gained 25 pounds of muscle, came back down because Roy ducked no phase. He took a challenge that he shouldn't have took. He should have been walking around at 175 for at least a year to get his body back acclimated to the weight. He did not do that. Roy Hart was too big for his body. You know what I'm saying? You called Roy out, he didn't give a damn. He gonna find a way to get in that ring, and that was dangerous. He could have lost his life in that ring. You know what I mean? And you know, you cannot put this man on that type of level of those type of fighters that put it all on the line. You know what I'm saying? And listen, man, we just have a different makeup, man. A different, you know, even their own scientists have studied us, even to this day. Deontay Wilder's words that we're just built different. They always say we're stronger, we're better at basketball, sports, all this stuff. we just built difference. Call it what you want to. We're the gods of this earth. Physical gods. You know what I mean? And they have to be made up to be what we are. We're born and birthed this way. All right? Hey, man, I appreciate you for allowing me to being long-winded here, man. I appreciate the family. Salute to everyone in the chat. I missed all y'all. I just been all a little off. If you could hear my voice, I had to wake up out of my sleep to try and catch the show before it goes off.
Oh,
You know
that's love, dog. Oh, man. I loved you before you called, but you know, now that warmed my heart, dog.
Hey, man, y'all family, bro.
You was in a warm bed with a beautiful woman, and you got out of it to listen to us, dog. Appreciate you, big homie. I do. I appreciate you. I appreciate it.
Right.
Your nickname is out of love. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have been kicked off if I'd have missed it, man.
Appreciate you, big homie. That's love.
All right, love, bro.
One.
All right, one.
Oh, man. Man, you don't read the super chat, man. Read the super. You know how bad I wanted you to get on with Bob Arum, dog? You're muted. Unmute yourself.
I wanted to talk to him about Devin Haney, man. Devin Haney just called out Teofimo Lopez.
Really?
Yeah, he called out.
You want to talk about Devin Haney?
Devin Haney
want to talk about?
Wait, breaking news. Give me a second. Breaking news. Devin Haney just calls out Teofimo Lopez right now for Undisputed. This is breaking news. Haney is trying to make the best fight in boxing happen next. Yes. Haney versus Teofimo next, Fred. Undisputed for all the belts. Let's make it happen. But let me read the super chat. Shout out to my boy Andre, man. He says, after watching F.A. Ajagba leave Shelly Finkel, it make you wonder about Wilder's management. If they are missing deadlines. Shelly and JD's been quiet for too long. Hashtag go vote. I want to hear your response to that before I start cooking. Because they saying his management out here bullshitting, bro. And I want to get your thoughts about that. Because F.A. Ajagba...
Can I reserve that because I want to interview them?
Yes.
I'm not afraid to say what I want, but y'all know what I'm putting together. Okay.
It's business.
All right. Thank you.
Yes,
I'm trying
sir.
to put the pieces together for my, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Let me do that. Let me do it that way. All right. And if I don't get the interviews in the next 30 days, you already know you already know what the videos gonna be. Hey, middle distance. I appreciate you, man. What's up, Raphael? What it do, Mike? What it do? You know what I mean? So I want to interview Shelly. You know, I have his number somewhere in my phone, I'm sure. So I'm gonna interview him, and I'm gonna let that play out. And then if I don't get the interview in the next 30 days, 45 days, you already know what I do on this channel. Anyway, what's up, man? So you want to talk to Bob about Devin Haney? I would have guessed.
Absolutely. Bob Arum, his fighters have been ducking Devin Haney for too long. It started off with Vasily Lomachenko when he vacated the most prestige belt in boxing, the WBC world title, the Muhammad Ali belt, the Floyd Mayweather belt. Fred, Lomachenko ducked Devin. Bob Arum made excuses and said Devin Haney signed with the wrong promoter, but he just made Pulev versus Anthony Joshua. Pulev is signed with Top Rank. Anthony Joshua signed to Eddie Hearn, just like Devin Haney. But you don't want to make the fight between Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko. So Lomachenko lost last night. You know, Teofimo Lopez is the new champion. Let's make it happen next. Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. Devin Haney wants all that smoke for all the belts. One face, one champion, one name. Haney called them out today, Fred. Devin Haney called them out today. Haney said, Teofimo, let's fight. Let's make it happen in 2021. This is the biggest fight in boxing. Devin Haney wants all that smoke. Let's make it happen. Shout out to Bad Culture TV. Make sure everybody subscribes to her channel ASAP. We appreciate the donation. She says, just wanted to contribute to the community. Appreciate you so much coming to the barbershop. She's one hell of a lady. What more can I say? You know what I mean?
What more can I say?
Hey, Fred, Teofimo Lopez is ducking Devin Haney. He ducked the WBC.
Think so?
Absolutely. He's
Hey.
talking about moving up to 140 pounds, and he doesn't want to fight Devin Haney for undisputed. Devin Haney's the real champion. He's the real champion. He got the WBC world title. Fred, there's never, ever in the history of boxing who was an undisputed champion with a WBC franchise belt. Ever. Last night they showed undisputed champions. The last undisputed champions in boxing. Bernard Hopkins, Jermaine Taylor. You had Terrence Crawford, Alexander Usyk. One thing all of those champions had in common, Fred, they didn't have a franchise belt. They didn't have a franchise belt. All of those champions, they had the world title, the WBC world title that Devin Haney has. Look at all the champions in boxing, from Luis Nery at 122 pounds, Gary Russell Jr. at 126. They all got the WBC world title. So does Devin Haney. So does Jamal Charlo, Earl Spence Jr., Tyson Fury, Arthur Beterbiev. They all got the same belt. So Teofimo Lopez, you supposed to be so good, right? You beat Lomachenko. Why not fight Devin Haney? Devin Haney would have beat the shit out of Lomachenko. I mean, Teofimo Lopez struggled in that fight. He threw a lot of shots and he missed a lot of shots. Devin Haney's much better than both of those guys from last night. Matter of fact, that fight wasn't even exciting, Fred. Nobody was throwing punches. We had no knockdowns. I'm telling you, Devin Haney would have been in that fight last night. Devin Haney would have knocked out Lomachenko. He would have stopped Lomachenko. That fight was boring. You know what I'm saying? People fell asleep during that fight. Devin Haney bringing that excitement to the ring. He bringing that excitement. Let's make it happen. Teofimo Lopez been clout chasing Devin Haney for years. Now it's time to put up or shut up. It's Haney time. Haney wants that smoke, Fred. He wants that smoke for all the belts. For all the belts. Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney next. Anything else is not civilized, Fred. Anything else is not civilized. I'm talking about for all the belts. Go ahead. Let me hear what you got to say.
You got that Floyd look. Yeah, anything else is not civilized. Why are you looking like Floyd right now?
Hey, I've been watching Floyd my whole life.
Huh? You been what?
I've been watching Floyd my whole life.
Yeah. I know you saw that video Friday, right?
Oh, with him and with Tank?
No, with the cars and shit. That, by the way, wasn't that? I like that shit. That documentary.
Yeah, I liked it too because Floyd was in there. It was like watching a Floyd All Access. He was all up in there.
He's all up in the videos. Hey, I was gonna make a meme, but I said nah. That nigga was all eating too much, nigga. Let the young nigga shine, dog.
He was. But Floyd, he turning him up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my boy Raphael. He said, "Pop your shit, H Money. Talk your shit." You know I came here to talk that shit, man. Hey, Fred, for real, we got to make that fight happen next, man. I encourage all of the new media, the LDBC, everybody, man, get behind Devin Haney and let's push for this fight. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez next, Fred. It's a fight that should happen. Bob Arum, you just asked him about Devin Haney, and I appreciate you doing that. But you heard what he said. Oh, man, we got to find out who's paying for this and who's paying for that. He's saying everything, but yes, that's a fight that I would like to make. I would love to make Devin Haney versus Teofimo. No, he doesn't want that type of smoke. He doesn't want that type of energy. Devin Haney will outbox Teofimo Lopez. Remember in your interview, Fred, when you asked Devin Haney about his sparring session with Teofimo Lopez, what did Devin Haney say?
12 rounds of nothing.
What did he say?
12 rounds to nothing.
Yes. Shut out.
Two sessions.
Devin Haney beat the fuck out of Teofimo Lopez. That's why Teofimo Lopez is trying to run out the lightweight division. He's trying to run out the lightweight division without fighting for undisputed with Devin the Dream Haney. Man, that's an easy fight to make. Let's make it happen next.
I'm gonna make a meme with that Floyd. With what you call his voice in it.
Absolutely. We can definitely do that. We can do that. But could you also make a video? Could you also make a video about Devin Haney calling out Teofimo Lopez today? Called them out, saying he for all the belts. He said 2021. That's the next fight, Fred. So this is a fight that we got to push for. Shout out to Mr. Bill Haney, the best in the business. Shout out to Devin the Dream Haney, the best fighter in the world. He wants Teofimo Lopez. He wanted Lomachenko. Lomachenko ducked out that fight. Teofimo Lopez is ducking right now. Teofimo, stop ducking Devin Haney. Stop ducking. Haney wants next, Fred. Appreciate you, bro. You know I had to cook. Hey, look, 120 comments since I've been on the platform, bro. Since I've been on the panel, man, it hasn't even been about 5 minutes, and they, you know what I'm saying? They love it when
I love you, man. They love you.
Man,
you,
hey, Fred.
You know what they saying in the chat? Go, go, go. And they're going to leave.
they want me to stay, bro. That's why they
November 8th. November 8th. It's all yours.
Absolutely, Fred. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. November 7th, Devin Haney versus Yuriorkis Gamboa. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Live on the Zone. You don't want to miss it, man. Devin Haney is the best fighter in the world. Teofimo Lopez, stop ducking Devin Haney, and let's make that fight happen next. Right. Point blank, period. We don't want to see you fight anybody else. We don't want to see you fight anybody else. We want Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney called him out today. He wants Lopez, man. Point blank, period. Stop running. Stop hiding behind Bob Arum. Bob Arum, let's make that fight happen next. You've been ducking Devin Haney for too long. Both of those fighters from last night, Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, both of them ducked Devin Haney. Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney, but he fought Lopez because he thought that was an easier fight. And it was. Devin would beat the shit out of both of them, bro. Beat the fuck out of both of them. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, they got a long history with each other. Why not settle it in the ring? Devin Haney wants that fight to happen next. What about you, Teofimo Lopez? Nobody want to see you move up to 140 to fight against Jose Ramirez. Nobody want to see that shit. We want to see you fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney got all the fans. Devin Haney's the biggest name in boxing. Devin Haney got the LDBC behind him. You got to fight Devin Haney. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. Real talk, man. And Fred, when Devin Haney saw Teofimo Lopez at a fight, remember Devin Haney walked up to him. And Teofimo Lopez was quiet like a church mouse. Y'all go pull up the footage. When Devin Haney is on YouTube, it's on Fred's channel. When Devin Haney saw Teofimo,
who set that up?
Barbershop Conversations.
I saw Devin walking towards him. So I moved Teofimo in sight of Devin Haney because I knew that was about to happen. So yeah, you know.
Absolutely. And when Devin saw him, Devin walked up on him. Devin walked up on Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez, he didn't keep that same energy. He was quiet like a church mouse. Absolutely. And Devin Haney, bro, he's in charge. He's on top of the game. He's still a bigger name than Teofimo Lopez, bro. Whenever Teofimo Lopez does an interview, people are going to ask him about Devin Haney. Ain't no beating around the bush. Ain't no getting around that. They gonna keep asking him, hey, Fred. Hey, my boy Robert Brewster of Devin Haney Promotions said, you know what I'm saying? He want to come through and cook, man. One of Bill's best friends. He does the business side in Devin Haney Promotions. He said, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, one of these days you could come set something up. He could be a guest to the platform. He's watching right now. There you go, Robert Brewster, man. Devin Haney Promotions. 2 thumbs up, man. Absolutely, Fred. Appreciate you, bro. I'm going to holler at you, brother.
One.
Hey,
Point
Fred, man,
period. What's up?
Man, you got to call out Teofimo Lopez, man, to fight Devin Haney. We all got to call him out. We all got to put pressure on him to take this fight with Devin Haney.
Hey, we got one request, though. Just one request.
Absolutely.
If we're in the barbershop talking about the fattest ass or the best woman we done said read poetry to 1 o'clock in the morning, do not come in here talking about Devin Haney. Any other time you can talk about Devin Haney. Deal?
Yeah, you know, I come here to talk. I come here to talk boxing. You know what I mean? I came here to talk boxing. That's why I came to this platform and taking my job serious.
I'm asking for a favor, dog. That just one.
I take my job serious, Fred. You know, when we're trying to make these big fights happen in the sport of boxing. Honestly, we want Teofimo Lopez in the ring. I just want you to, you know what I'm saying, put pressure on Teofimo Lopez to make this fight. The same way you put pressure on Eddie Hearn to make certain fights, we need to do the same thing with Bob Arum to make this big fight with Devin Haney.
Facts.
Appreciate it, Fred. I'm gonna holler at you.
We're talking about girls with fat asses and how beautiful they are, how gracious they are.
Absolutely, Fred. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
being.
being.
I like hood bitches, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I like girls from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like Megan Thee Stallion and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, Fred. Yeah. Hey, Fred, you got to keep the pressure on Teofimo Lopez and his team. And possibly you can get Teofimo Lopez, his dad, on the platform, get Devin Haney and Bill Haney, and let them do a face-off. Teofimo's dad and Bill Haney.
Oh, I definitely can set that up.
Yes.
I can do that ASAP. That's a good idea. We'll do that.
Appreciate that, Fred. I'm going to holler at you, brother.
All right, one. I can set that up. I got both their numbers, so that'll be cool. Yeah, that'll be cool. You know what I mean? The last conversation I had with Teofimo's dad, it didn't go too well. It didn't go too well, man. I stood my ground, man. I'm like, nah, man, that shit ain't real. And the nigga was like, well, fuck you then. Anyways, man, that's a god-honest story, man. You know what I mean? That would be cool. Teofimo's dad. Somebody gonna do it before me now, but I just wanted to get done. I don't give a fuck. Teofimo's dad and Bill Haney. That'll be dope. Somebody do that shit tomorrow. Teofimo definitely wants to do it, and I know Bill's job is to watch everything. So whenever Teofimo's dad go on, just hop on it with him. I think that'll be dope. You know, it's for boxing. You know what I mean? I got the sauce here, so it ain't like they can duplicate what we do. You know what I mean? But they can do it. You know what I mean? That'll be dope. That'll be dope. So yeah, that'll be cool. So maybe the boxing voice can pull that off. You know, because I know Ness likes Teofimo. I believe he, like, just by the tone in his voice when I hear him. That'll be dope, you know. And I know Bill will be watching. That'll be dope. That'll be good for boxing. Yeah, that'll be good for boxing. Yeah, I'll do it. But I'm saying if it happens before me, I'm going to support it. You know, there's so many different ways to create content. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that'll be good.
Welcome to the show.
What's popping?
What's up, Fred?
What's
Thanks
up?
for getting my call. I had the golden ticket. Why
Yeah,
did you hang up so quick? You could have gave me like 15 more.
I thought you were done. I thought you were done. You said bye. Y'all was saying bye and shit.
No, he was talking. Well, you see it on the replay.
Okay.
Nah,
You said you had one more thing, and that was it.
Did I say that?
You had to if I hung up on you.
Okay. No, he was going in about the thing. He doubled because the reports was he was first he was selling it outright. Then there was a portion. Now he's saying not a controlling percentage. And then you wiggled your way in there and all that. But let it be known, if you get any ownership, you know I'm part owner with you, all right? And you ain't gonna nickel slick me on this one now. You've been nickel slicking me on some deals and shit. But not if you get a part of Top Rank, just know I'm part owner as well.
Nickel flicking. Nickel flicking.
Nickel flicking. Yeah.
I was more like nigga flicking.
That too. Yeah.
The devil is a lie. Hey.
Right. Hey, but I ain't mad at you. Yeah, you can nigga rig that shit, nigga rig your way on into that shit. Just know I'm part owner with you. But no, I did have a boxing question. I was gonna bring up the Teofimo. I was gonna ask him what was next for him.
We asked that already. I'm glad you didn't ask that question. We already asked that shit.
What's next for Teo?
Yeah, we asked him.
Okay. Yeah, I did come in late because
he said he's gonna sit on it for a week and let them decide. You know, that's what he said.
Okay. Yeah, but I was gonna I don't know if it got asked in this way. I was gonna say, hey, would he entertain a unification bout?
Yeah.
With Devin Haney?
You know, I asked that question, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Like I said, I came in late, so my bad.
I'm glad you didn't ask because I would have told you. I would have cut you off. So I'm glad you didn't ask that.
Right. And then the last one, this probably would have turned them pink and orange and blue. Yeah. I was gonna tell Tiana to come pick up her overnight bag. She left it at my crib.
Tell who?
Tiana. Oh, you don't know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
That black ring girl that's always.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He would have got mad at that.
Oh,
What was Kiana doing at your house, Asian man?
Oh man. Oh, he loved talking about. Oh man, we got. Oh man, I don't know if I recorded them all, but there's some on camera of me and Bob talking about women and asses. There's some,
right?
But we've had a lot of comment. Remind you, I've been on the bus with Bob for 2 hours in each direction about 10 times, 15 times,
Right.
you know. So going to go see Tim Bradley in the desert from LA when we had to catch the bus in East LA and go all the way to the desert. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So yeah. So a lot goes
and
on.
shot, what was that one night last Thursday? Yeah. I don't know, at the barbershop, you know, it's known for having these controversial moments to go within the show.
I got good. What happened? What happened?
I don't know. I had to watch the replay because I got a lot of calls from my newfound brothers, and I appreciate everybody that called me.
Oh, what happened?
And they was bigging me up because it was the H Money thing, the way he was going crazy, verbally abusing real rap.
Oh yeah,
so,
I mean both ways,
and,
you know, both
and
ways.
another cat called in to calm it down, and I guess he spoke real eloquent.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I was getting a lot of calls on my line, and I was like, "Nah, I didn't call in last night. I was preoccupied."
Yeah.
And they would say, "Man, the dude sounded like you." I said, "Nah, it wasn't me." So salute to that brother. Who was that though?
I can't remember.
I can't either. But I went back and watched the replay. I was like, nah. First of all, I know it wasn't me because I didn't call in. But then when I was listening to him, I was like, damn.
You called to see if it was. You went and watched the show to make sure it wasn't you,
Fred, because I was literally getting calls.
Man. Don't answer that question, please, gosh. Don't
Okay, but understand what it's like. I know it wasn't me. I said I was.
No, nigga, it was a joke. You're supposed to laugh, like ha 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 ha.
Okay. No, it sounded like something real. We'll talk offline about that. So another scenario and all this was a situation with a dude that was supposedly got caught on tape. He said, "You know, I knew it wasn't me when I saw the tape." And I said the same. Just like, "Damn, you need to see the tape to know it wasn't you." But in my case, I was just getting a lot of calls saying, you know, Big man, like, thanks for calling in. Yeah. I was like, nah, man, I ain't calling on Thursday, but I ain't know who he was or whatever the case. Yeah, but no, good interview as usual. Great interview, and I can't wait till you come back on and we finally figure out this. Is T.O. really undisputed or not? Because H Money ain't having it. He get crazy. He throws a tantrum.
I wanted H Money on that damn. Damn, that would have been dope. With Bob, I would have loved to hear that conversation. I would have super chatted my own damn self.
Bob was just gonna let him scream and shout and pout.
Nah,
he wasn't gonna go back and forth with him. He probably
I'm talking about tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about tonight.
Okay, gotcha.
Fred, would you hang the phone up?
That's basically
you know my blood pressure is at whatever is at.
Facts.
I can't do this, Fred.
Mm-hmm.
You promised if I come to the barbershop, it wasn't gonna be all this nigger shit.
That would have been interesting.
Then you would have hung the phone up on him.
No. Oh, you ain't never seen me snap, huh? Oh, you ain't never seen me snap in person? Shit. Oh man, shit.
I don't know whether to let Bob cook the way he cooked and all that shit. What DB gonna be calling in pretty soon? What's lined up for the rest of the week?
We got Jaylene tomorrow, Miss Owens tomorrow. Tuesday, we have a concert at 8:17. Wednesday, we got Miss Dorsey. Thursday, we're free. And next Thursday, hey, here's the movie we're watching. We are watching Love and Basketball, and we have a cast member coming in next Thursday on the 29th. Okay, Love and Basketball. Thank you. I'm glad you called. It was a reason why you called, okay, because you've been rambling. you've been rambling and shit. Niggas like, get this nigga off the line. But Love and Basketball next Thursday. And I'll tell you guys tomorrow who the cast member is, okay? I'll tell you guys tomorrow who the cast. So we got one of the main characters from Love and Basketball coming in. It's not the 2 stars, okay? So I just want to let you know. It's not Sanaa. It's not Sanaa.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I wouldn't lie to y'all niggas because I don't want y'all being disappointed and shit. It's not Sanaa, okay? But we have one of the cast members coming in from Love and Basketball, October 29th at 9:00. So make sure everybody go rewatch the movie, and we're going to have a good time with it, okay? Salute to Raphael, Crown Fred. The devil is a lie. Hey, yes, he is. And KQKC came in with the right, left hook, uppercut, right cross, jab, 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 uppercut, uppercut. That shit sounded like a motherfucking Contra code, didn't it? Up, left, right, BA, select, start. Yeah, I know it.
Anyway. You ain't that old. Give me the Mortal Kombat one then.
I don't know. I wasn't a Mortal Kombat. I didn't have a Sega.
No, they had that on Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
Left, right, down, up, down, right, A, B, A, B, A.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
That's what it was. But now tonight gonna come through. Gonna blow your mind.
Oh, okay.
How much money you lose last night? Cause you
I won $560.
That's all.
I bet $440 to win 100 on Loma, and I bet 2,000 to win 1,000 on Alabama.
Oh, okay.
I money lined them. I money lined Alabama, and I took the minus 400, and I had to pay 10% on $100, so I paid $440.
Oh, that was cool.
So I made $560. And I'm good, But I mean, I rarely take the money out. It just, that shit just stays in there.
Oh, you just let it ride?
I mean, I don't let it ride, but I let it stay in my account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so because it's not like it's $20,000 in there right now,
I'm taking mine out.
But I tell you what, I got to find us. I thought Alabama was a sure shot win, so that's why I money lined them.
11,836.
This nigga got everything in volume. This nigga has his phone read his text for him. Then get off the line, nigga. I'm done. KQKC done start the Sunday in the barbershop. Hey. All right, peace, K. All right, what? KQKC, 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Not 11 o'clock. You come on before 11 o'clock. No, you do come at 11 o'clock, right? 1 o'clock your time, right? 1 o'clock Chi-Town time. KQKC. Bill Haney is a joke. Big time. Wait. Wait, let me read this. 405. Bill Haney is a joke. Clout chasing on every YouTube channel. At H Money is a troll and not part of Haney Promotions. What's up, 405? What's up, 405?
Yeah, tell that dude, KQ, whatever his name is, to go somewhere and to sit his ass down somewhere.
Okay, he heard you.
Yeah. But anyways, so great interview as far as the whatever Bob Arum thing went. Real good interview.
Thank you.
Yeah. But anyways though, so there were some people that was in the chat that was saying that that freaking Tank could have beat Loma last night. I want to know what you think. Do you think that Tank could have beat Loma?
Could have, yes.
See, me personally, I find it hard because Tank is always consistently out of shape. He's usually like gassing out by the time it hit like the fifth or sixth round. I think that Tank would have been exhausted chasing Lomachenko around the ring. That is just me personally.
Yeah.
How I feel.
Yeah.
Like that's just like too hard to believe to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just how I feel. But anyways, I just wanted to say real good interview.
Thank you,
the whole
Thank you.
Bob Arum thing. Barry, man, peace.
All right, one. See, I mean, he didn't frame. They tell you only answer the questions you're asked. He said could have. Yeah, he could have. So it would, but no, but I know what he meant, and that's a great fight, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. That Lomachenko that goes in the ring last night against Tank Davis, it's a 50-50 fight. That's a real 50-50 fight because Tank, the last third of the fight, we don't know how much he had left. We really don't know. Don't know. And Tiafimo had leverage on Loma. I don't think Tank has. Matter of fact, I know Tank doesn't have leverage on Loma. So, but obviously Tank hits extremely hard. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. Tank. Matter of fact, Loma might be the favorite. Well, I know he would be the favorite in Vegas, right? How big of a favorite would he be against Tank? Man, that's a good question. That's a real good question. Huh. I don't know. DB, call me, man. What's up, man? Call me, DB. Call me now. Huh. I need some help, DB. I need some help on this. What's up, Jarrell? I need some help on would have Tank beat Loma last night. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know. I'm being. Yeah, what you got?
Hey man, yeah, T.O. put on the fucking performance last night, bro. I didn't expect for him to beat Loma like that. He beat the shit out of Loma last night.
He did.
I thought that Loma was gonna outbox him. I thought he was gonna outclass him, bro. But
I did too. I definitely did. I ain't gonna lie. I did. I thought he was gonna outclass him. I thought he was gonna have him spinning and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like for
TB's
the
on.
like he wasn't really throwing no punches. Like I could see what he was trying to do, but it's like it wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? He really had to throw more punches with it too. It's like he was really trying to like telegraph him and like make him miss shots and shit.
Yeah, he should have started in the fourth round.
No, he should have started like in the third. Honestly,
Okay,
like,
third round is fine too. Third round is fine. I mean, just you can't let 3 or 4 rounds go by, right? As you're suggesting right now.
Right.
I'm with that. I agree.
Yeah. And with the Kell Brook and Terrence Crawford fight, I don't know about that, man. I mean, I like the fight, but is Kell Brook gonna be weight drained? Like, I think he's gonna be weight drained, in my opinion.
If it's not a competitive fight, it's not worth it. But if it's a competitive fight, you know, like Kell Brook is in each round. You know, he can lose each round, but as long as it's competitive, then I'll accept it. But if Kell Brook comes in here and pulls a triple G, then it's not worth it. You know, then Bud Crawford can't catch a break. Or it's great matchmaking.
Get credit for this. I mean, I think he'll get credit for this one. I think he'll get credit for Kell Brook, but I just want to know if Kell Brook is really going to be like competitive in this fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be a competitive fight. I don't just want it to just be some one-sided fight.
Yeah. I mean, we gonna see, man. I mean, there's a few unanswered questions, man. Will Kell Brook make weight? Is Terrence Crawford a hype job? Is Terrence Crawford chinny? Does Kell Brook eyes hold up? Man, there's a lot of questions that we get to see November 14th. So make sure everyone stays healthy. Keep your distance. You know what I mean? And we'll go from there.
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, so you said you got Love and Basketball on Thursday?
Next Thursday, the 29th. I love that movie. I fucking love that movie.
Bro. I had so many bad memories with that movie, bro, and girls, bro.
I knew that's why. How many girls broke your heart over that movie?
Shit, to be honest, bro, I mean, nah, I not really too many girls. Like, it was
men?
the same girl.
Well, how many men broke your heart?
Man, stop fucking playing me.
You said not too many women, so it's got the only option. What, animals? Was it dogs, nigga? if it's not a woman, it's a man, right?
No. Look, remember the girl I was telling you about who got smashed by my homie?
Oh my, yeah, it was like 3 or 4 of them, nigga. Which one? Which one?
No, that's like So like, okay, so like one night, like when the homie was smashing her and shit, like that's the movie they was playing and shit, and that was her favorite movie. It's like a couple months like earlier before that, like I was trying to cuddle with her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was for like it was something like I was trying to go over there and cuddle this shit. She was trying to like she played me and shit. Yeah, she played me, bro. And those the type of movies like I'm the fifth wheel, like you know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga on the couch and shit. Like I'm really just the fifth wheel. The homies, they got some girls and shit.
So what do you do when you hear that soundtrack?
Soundtrack?
Yeah, them niggas in the room. It's the soundtrack going on, right? Don't have me make these sounds on a radio show, nigga. Come on, man.
Oh, bro. Oh, yeah, bro. I mean, I was listening to it, bro, but like I wasn't like really listening to it. I was really just like pissed. Like I was listening. I was really just watching the movie, but I wasn't really watching the movie. You know what I mean? Like
you're just in La La Land.
like
damn.
Why the fuck am I here? Like I could be at the crib or something.
Yeah, you got a car, nigga. You can drive.
At the time, I didn't have one.
Oh,
that was when I was in high school still.
Damn, you sitting there letting your the homies, man. The homies was getting ain't no fun. The homies can't have none. Except in Chicago, right? Except in Chicago. That shit don't work in Chicago. All y'all niggas either lonely or crazy, man, huh? Michael Jordan's lonely, Kanye's crazy. All y'all niggas either lonely or crazy. Those only type of niggas that come out of Chicago. Sorry, KC. But all y'all niggas crazy or lonely.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas stay where you at. You know, because Kyle Rittenhouse is from Illinois, right? All y'all niggas. All y'all motherfuckers just stay over there. I don't know if it's early for I don't know.
White part of Illinois. Besides, I think they're gonna beat him up in prison, bro. Like,
no, he ain't gonna. He's 17. He got 50 years of being somebody's boyfriend. 50 years.
And you want to know what I think they're gonna do? I'm be honest, bro. I think they're gonna give him juvenile life, bro. And the juvenile life out here, he's gonna get out when he's 21, bro. So like, I don't think he's gonna do. I think they're gonna try to bullshit some way.
He murdered 2 people.
Yeah, you're right, bro. It's fucked up, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, like he got like Trump is endorsing him and shit, bro. I'm not saying I want this motherfucker to go to prison for the rest of his life. I want that. But I'm realistically, bro, like I think some type of way they're gonna try to make it seem they're gonna try to give him juvenile life, bro. He gonna get out like 21 when he's 21. That's just my opinion.
Hey, they said, why you cuddling with thoughts?
See, at the time, bro, she wasn't a thought.
See what happened was I paid for the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and my nigga got the dessert. You know what I mean? Hey, they said it's called love training basketball. hey, and it's so oh man, this nigga. Oh man, so
yeah, man, I'm back in the chat. Appreciate the call.
Peace, King. Peace. That shit was fun. That was a good call. Jarrell, Tank stopped Loma last night. Would have came in. You can't say he would have came in shape. We haven't seen an in shape Tank. And the nigga was on the McGregor undercard and wasn't in shape, nigga. Come on. We ain't seen an in shape Tank yet. We haven't, Jarrell. We haven't, dog. We haven't. He would have came in shape. Y'all kill. Hey, we kill him every time. Like he's the resident. Like I don't know, man. Damn, y'all really don't want DB to call in, huh?
Welcome to the show.
I apologize, man. I didn't mean. You forgive me about Chicago, dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I forgive you about Chicago.
All right, what's up, man? Congratulations on your new show.
Yeah, man. I just want to say, hey, I appreciate it, man, and things going real well.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. I heard
real
it.
good, and I get a shout out to you. You know, for walking me through it.
Oh, come on, man.
They say it sounds real professional.
Oh, that's love.
Yeah. So, But I wanted to comment.
Take your time, man, because you done ruffled a few feathers in here, homie. It's all yours.
No, you know me. I don't give a shit. But look here, man. Look, Lomachenko, he started off too slow last night. He thought the young boy was gonna panic. With him stepping to the side. He can't fight going back. The high feint over his head. He thought he was gonna fall for it, which he did. And which he did hit Lopez with a good couple shots because he's a little guy. I looked at his feet. My baby shoes are bigger than his feet. But he needs room to punch. So the only way he can punch is on the inside. That's why Lopez kept pushing him off because he needed room to punch. And that's what he was doing. Now, let me get back to this Devin Haney because that guy that's called, some people just don't know about boxing. They only know about what they see. If I was 21 and 22, I could lateral move and move like that too. Yeah, probably better. But see, this is how I tell if a fighter gonna be a fighter. And another thing, Bill Haney put on his pants just like I goddamn do. All right, that damn age money talk. You want to tell Bill that? Yes, I would. All right, and I tell him take that shit out of his head. He ain't 18. Get a fade or something. Shit, you a professional. Now, again, let me finish. Now, I could tell a fighter gonna be a good fighter. Has his chin been tested? No. Has he been shoulder to shoulder in that booth? No. So what he's gonna do? Can he think on his feet? No. Can he make adjustments on the fly of a dime? No. But you can step him up, but step him up methodically. Not too fast, not too slow. Now, Devontae Davis, yes, he can beat Lomachenko. Why? Because he has power. He don't have to get under that jab, but he can. And you know what? He'll get to no ribs and kidneys. Something like what Lopez did. But like Lopez said last night, he ain't trying to go backwards. Because fighting Devin Haney is going backwards. He's a unified now. We got a new champion. The young boys are running it now. All right? You got Shakir Stevenson. You got Telefino Lopez. Ryan Garcia, we'll talk about that later. All right? So, look, the old is going back out or up. And you got the ones at 147 like Terrence Crawford. Now, we'll see how he look with Kell Brook. And then we'll see can he hang? Because he barely making 147. Matter of fact, I changed that. God damn it, y'all know how I rock on my channel. He ain't done shit at 147. That's just the basic how it is. Jay Prince get these guys, send them over the top rank, and guess what? They end up leaving sooner or later. But Shakir Stevenson, he got his man strength so fast, so quick. He got a guy named Andre Ward behind him. He got Jay Prince behind him. He ain't gonna re-sign no 5-year contract with Bob Arum, the crook of the century. No, he's not gonna do that. No way. Ask Floyd. Ask Oscar. Ask Mikey. Should I go on? No. And tell Bill Haney, stop telling motherfuckers about the zone. If they ain't got boxing on there, we don't want it. Ain't nothing else we can see. But snookers, darts, unless you like that. But we into basketball, NBA, NC double motherfucking A. All right? So, these little flunkies that this guy got on Ace Bunny's channel, he need to come to a real channel where I tell it like it is. I am LDBC. He's not. All right? And I'm going to speak my mind. I don't care who you are. And that's all I got, Fred.
Appreciate you calling in. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Drop the link in the chat. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and y'all figure out the rest. All right?
Yeah, it's 1:30 here, man.
Oh,
1:37. 1:37.
Also about your show tomorrow. 11 a.m.
Yeah, I come on at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, 1 o'clock Chicago time. CST?
Yes, sir.
CST?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I've never said that in my life.
I don't have
CST.
anything against Devin Haney. I'm sure he's a nice kid. Yes, he is. And I'm glad he moves in everything. You know, he moves and he got the basics down. But you know, you have to chest and chin. You know, you don't have to learn how to fight on the inside because sooner or later you're gonna run up against one of them fighters that's gonna, you know, dog you out, be up in your face, cut off that range.
Facts.
That's
Somebody,
what's gonna happen.
Rob G just said, in that super chat, he just donated $5.
That's right, and that's ow,
My nigga.
That's right. So, but like that's right, Caesar. You know, hey, put some respect on Chicago name.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Chicago, man. You know, hey, that's one thing about it. Now, Texas, they'll kill you about Lisa Jackson. We'll kill you about something else. But I appreciate you, Fred. You know,
that's
I really
love,
appreciate
homie.
everything.
That's love.
Man.
Come
the
on.
channel is taking off, man.
Thank you, dog.
And I'm glad for that. And, you know, and I give you all the props
That's
on
love.
your channel. And you got some good people in your channel, man.
That's love.
You know, you got
That's
some
love.
good people and some good knowledge we got. So I got my channel turned down, so I don't know what you're laughing about. But I appreciate it.
That's love, big homie.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little delayed or something.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. But I appreciate it, brother. I'm not gonna hold up your call, you know, so and I appreciate it, everything, you know, you done for me so far.
Oh, come on, man. That's what we do. That's what we do.
sir.
That's what we do. Yeah.
Anytime, you know, you need anything, whatever, man, you have my number.
Gotcha. Yeah. I know.
And tell DV, I'm glad to see him. He was in the chat today for a minute.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see him in there. And I've got much respect for him. He's been around for a while.
Yeah.
He's a good brother.
Isn't he?
Good brother.
Isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Isn't he? Yeah, for sure.
So, okay, well, thank you, and I'm not going to hold you. All
Appreciate you, King.
right? Okay, appreciate you.
All right, one. Jarrell, Tank wasn't in shape for Gamboa. 20 fights in shape. Man, that nigga ain't been. Come on, man. Cut it out, Jarrell. I know you probably fucking with Tank and all that, but I can't lie, man. That nigga been bullshitting. That nigga's been bullshitting. DB, where you at, nigga? I ain't gonna lie to you. The nigga ain't been in shape since PE. The nigga ain't been in shape, dog. The nigga ain't been in shape since PE, nigga. I mean, for real. I don't know. I'm being honest. Tell me the last fight Tank made weight on the first try. Somebody help me. I need help. I don't know. I'm trying to think of it. Man, H Money, go to bed, nigga. DB, where you at, DB? Call me now, DB. There we go. I got you. I just want to make sure I get DB in first. What's up, DB?
Man, I don't even know what fight it was when Tank made weight. But
I know. Go ahead, nigga. Go ahead.
But I can tell you this.
Oh,
Tank, and I mentioned this to you before. So let me turn this.
Kevin Cunningham. Kevin Cunningham was the last. I remember that shit. Tank wouldn't even talk to me that week. We was in the same hotel. That nigga he was so serious all week. He meant business. Yeah.
Oh, just because he was ready to get out?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, he was with Cuellar. Jesus Cuellar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the last time. I don't know. I don't forget what H Money. You got 2 minutes, H Money. What's up?
Yeah, man. I just heard a caller call in and talk about Bill Haney's hair. What you worried about the next man's hair for, bro? What the fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? First of all, Devin Haney is the best fighter in the world. When you speak on Devin Haney and Bill Haney's name, put some respect on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Bill Haney's not here to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? He's not here to defend himself, bro. Obviously, Bill Haney's on your mind at 1:30 in the morning. 1:30 in the morning, you thinking about the next man and his hair. What's really going on in your life? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? My boy Devin Haney, he want to fight the best. He said fighting Devin Haney is going backwards. How is it going backwards? And that's going to be his biggest payday. And it's for all the belts. One face, one champion, one name. The same thing that Deontay Wilder was saying that whole time. Obviously, you got some hate in your heart towards Bill Haney and Devin. But guess what? We still gonna put your favorite fighters on blast. And Devin Haney still on Gary Russell's ass, bruh. On God. That's why y'all mad, because Gary Russell, bitch ass, ducked out that motherfucking fight. You over here defending this hoe ass nigga, Gary Russell Jr. You won't even speak for his motherfucking self.
Money.
Ain't nobody gonna be disrespecting Bill or Devin Haney, point blank. On God. For real, bro. And it's like that. And we sliding about that. We sliding and we riding about that. On God, bro. Yeah. Haney want to fight the best. Teofimo Lopez, stop ducking Devin Haney, and let's make that motherfucking fight happen. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, November 7th. Devin Haney versus Gamboa. Live on the Zone. Yeah, that way.
Appreciate you. Go ahead, man. What's up?
Oh shit, man. It's that's funny. I was having this conversation with my little brother and my cousin earlier today, and I was saying, you know, when sometimes when a dude is a celebrity and a dude want to fuck with the chick, like fuck with a chick after a celebrity just because it was a celebrity's chick. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
Like the dude get excited because they fucking with. Let me say it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm frowning up because I don't know if I want to hear the end of it, but go ahead.
No.
Okay, all right, go ahead. All right.
Crazy shit. You know, I don't know crazy shit.
All right. But I know you always got like a point. I know you always got something.
Yeah. So it's like I can't even think of a fucking celebrity right now. So let's say Lil Wayne, for example, right? Say Lil Wayne fucking with, I don't know, chick named Maya X, right? And then after Wayne stopped fucking with her, you have some weird ass dude who get excited to fuck with her just because that was Lil Wayne's ex. So when I call, it's like people, when they hear DB call in, dudes be like, shit, I want to get on right before DB. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking Lil Wayne girl getting on the phone with me. It's like that. It should be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that should happen every night. It's my brothers and sisters and shit in here, and I love them all. But damn, let me talk about shit, the sweet science real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just for a moment. That's all. I ain't gonna talk about life, you know. So yeah.
Niggas do that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. It's real stuff.
Huh?
It's real life. Anyhow, man.
Nah, for real, DB.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. What they say that way.
That sound creepy. Hey, you fucked guy A? You did? Oh man, come on, man. That sounds like a homosexual. Man, come on, man.
Yeah, that on everything. You know what I'm saying? Or like they say, on God.
On God and them.
On God and them. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Anyway, man.
The streets are done. George Zimmerman. What Jay-Z say? The streets are done. George Zimmerman still walking. You know what I mean? These streets are done.
Yeah. That type of shit. But anyhow, let me get back on this good shit. Lomachenko. Yeah. Lomachenko, man. He's what we call a front runner. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not no apologist for him. I'm not going to give the reasons why he lost and what could have happened. Like, no, he went out there and he fought and he lost fair and square.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What no glove controversy. You know, what wasn't no headbutt. What none of that crazy shit. He went out there and he got outboxed. They thought it was going to be a case of Loma having the boxing skills versus a young dude that's got power. And then Loma was going to school him with his experience and his angles and all of that shit. And it didn't happen. You know, T.O. showed better boxing than he have in almost any one of his other fights. So that showed that he went in prepared and got ready for it. But he didn't just have power. He also had some speed, and he started cutting off those angles and cutting off the ring, you know, and had the little Ukrainian afraid of that power. And yeah, T.O. did his thing. The only thing that he could have had more of to have a better performance, two things. He could have been a little more aggressive in the second half of the fight, but he didn't because his cardio started to fade. But if he had better cardio, he would have been able to press, and he would have. I mean, you know, Loma won anywhere between 2 to 4 rounds, right? Somewhere in there. So he probably would have probably would have schooled him. Probably would have had him with a goose egg, not winning a round. So, but I don't like Teofimo anyway, you know, because both of these dudes are divas. They've been proven that they're divas, and they're going to be, well, now he's going to be a super diva, right? Because he's one of those dudes that will say, well, Loma was the best fighter. Man, let's call an ace and a spade a spade. Lomachenko was considered by certain media to be a top 5 fighter, right? But when we start looking at resumes and skill and putting all of it together, yeah, he's good. We can't take that part away from anybody who's got skill. But since Teofimo beat this dude, though, he gonna be a super diva. He gonna be asking for all of Wakanda to get in the ring with Devin Haney. He gonna duck Devin Haney. Why should I tell you? He gonna be talking about moving up to 140 to have 1 or 2 stylistic matchups that favor him, and then after Devin Haney books a fight with somebody else, then he gonna come back down and he gonna be ready to fight somebody else as long as his last name ain't Haney. I already know the whole get down, and Loma is probably gonna get a soft touch and then a light touch after that. Then he'll probably get a taxi cab driver, a Uber driver, a Lyft driver, and then he'll go to the produce section and fight a tomato can. So pad his record a little bit, and then he'll probably take a tougher fight after that. But if he was afraid of Teofimo's power before he actually got a chance to feel it, if he gets in the ring with Tank Davis, and I believe Tank's got more explosive power than Teofimo. And Tank goes in there and gives him anything, even if he grazes him, but to feel that shot. And anybody who competed before knows what I'm talking about. Motherfucker don't have to hit you direct, but they hit you with something where that shit graze you, and you go, God damn, this dude strong as fuck. He ain't even touch me good, and that shit hurt. You know what I mean? Like that shit got me dizzy, and he just barely grazed me. Like a Deontay Wilder, like a Francis Ngannou, like just certain people, Anthony Rumble Johnson, you know, Julian Jackson. There's certain people, they just got crazy power for no reason at all. They summons the ancestors, and that power comes from underneath their feet, and that shit comes through their hands like missiles and rockets. But Tank could get in there, and if Tank has an aggressive first round where he touched Loma with anything, it's going to look exactly how this fight looked. You know, but I don't think he fights Tank next. I think he will, not even in the next 2 fights or 3 probably, you know. Not only that, though, I think Tank may have had some reservations about getting in the ring with Loma before this fight. But now that they see that there's some chinks in the armor, as they say,
yeah,
he'll be more prone to be like, hey, Floyd, go on and book that fight. All right. Yeah, go on and book that fight. You know, kick the man while he's down. And I agree with it. Shit. Get it how you can. They've been doing it, getting their records padded.
You know how the young people say, get it how you live it.
Yeah. Get it how you live it. So I'm with that. But man, I've been loving to see what Jamil, he said, Tank been ducking Loma for a minute. Hey, Jamil, I don't disagree with you for the most part, but what I think it is I don't think Floyd wanted that fight for Tank. I don't necessarily think it's Tank. I think Tank is a dog. I think Tank is one of those dudes. And you know, when I was fighting, I remember my brother telling me this. Shit, just imagine walking to the liquor store. It don't matter who take off on you when you walk out that store in that parking lot. You finna get down right then and there. You don't need a training camp. You ain't got to tie your shoes. You ain't got to pull up your pants. Somebody take off on you. You finna turn around and square up on them, and you finna get off. And I think Tank is one of those dudes. He got that DMV in him.
Yeah, I see that.
He'd get out with anybody. You know, I think now he's to the point where though he saw this loss take place, and especially if he goes in there and do what Errol Spence did to Mikey Garcia, right? Because you know, with the Black Fire is supposed to be the head hunter, or you know, he's got power or he's bigger. So Leo Santa Cruz is supposed to be the more experienced and the better boxer with the better resume and all of these things, right? Am I speaking out of turn, or is that pretty accurate? No. Okay. So Tank goes in there, outboxes the dude, then knock his ass out, or just break him down and have a masterful performance. That's also going to give him another boost of confidence. So Loma coming off of this L, Tank come off a win. I think, yeah, that's the perfect time for that fight to happen.
Interesting.
Time for that fight to happen. Yeah, another fight that I think will be a bad fight for Loma right now, and I know everybody finna hate on this shit and be like, "Oh no, what does he prove?" And he ain't did it. I think if he got in there with Ryan Garcia, Ra might put them things on him. He tall, he uses length pretty good. He fast. Now he flat-footed. Don't get me wrong, but he fast and he got power in his hands. So, we'll see.
We'll get that answer December 5th.
Huh?
We'll get that answer December 5th.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And he ain't no punk. I know everybody think it's LA bias, but shit. Yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, we don't raise no punks. Fat Boy is not beating Lomachenko. All right, Silver Stream. What's his name? Silver Stream Loma. Damn, his name is Loma 2011. Fat Boy is not beating Loma. Okay, or whatever the name is. Trap Lord.
We got a super chat from Kevin Brower.
Shit, I don't see no super chats.
Oh, you can't say. Okay, I'll read it to you.
No, I see it now. I see it. It just took a second to pop up. Let me see. Kevin Brower with the $5 holler. The fight that makes the most money for Teofimo Lopez is a fight between him and Ryan Garcia, just off popularity. Kevin Brower, you are correct. You are the father of that super chat.
But listen, Ryan Garcia ain't proved that he's worth that though. Like I ain't seen a sellout from Ryan Garcia yet.
Hold on, friend. You now you sound like old media. Wait, hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
But what the fuck does that mean that somebody has not proved anything? So there's two.
No, I'm talking about money. I'm talking about money.
Hold on. Let me say this. There's two ways somebody can be a fighter. They can be an amateur fighter or a pro fighter, right?
Yes.
Once they're pro, there's only two things. They are prospects and then they're contenders.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Cool. Well, he's right at the brink of contendership.
Contendership.
Yeah. So
that sounds like a bitch that got an ugly face and a fat ass. Contendership.
Yeah. So I think once a person is a pro fighter, like that's it. I don't believe in that shit. Like who has he fought? He got to fight somebody. He got to build his way up. He got to fight a midget, a giant, a witch, and a warlock. And then once he does that, then he can fight me. No, fuck you. I'm a pro. You a pro. I'm down to fight. Be down to fight. Sign the contract. And that's it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
So if Ryan Garcia is ready to fight one of them dudes, let him fight.
No, he said that makes the most money. I don't think Ryan Garcia makes that much money.
It's not about him making money by himself. That means he'll have a good dance partner. People want to support Loma, and you're gonna have a Ukrainian who's coming off of an L.
No, Teofimo. He's talking about Teofimo and Ryan.
Okay. Well, shit. There you go. People gonna get behind Teofimo, and you know how boxing fans do.
Yeah, I get that. That.
Fans of combat sports.
Especially
I've been following Teofimo since the amateurs. I'm a big fan. Right. Cool. But now it's two Latinos. You got New York versus LA.
Gotcha. They'll turn him into a Puerto Rican real fast.
Yeah. No, he ain't Puerto Rican. He's
I know.
Central American.
That's why I said they'll turn him into one.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. But Victor Valdez, he said Ryan Garcia in 1 round by KO. Shit, I don't doubt it. 24 G's. Let me see. He said Shakur can get it too when they fight at 147. Yeah, I keep saying it, man. It's a class of dudes right now, man, where these dudes can really make some money. Mike Tyson had a conversation with Tank Davis. They did a live. I don't know, it was maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago or something like that.
It was on a Friday.
Mike Tyson told Tank, he said, you have to make a pact with your friends. Tank said, those guys are not my friends. Well, Mike said, it don't fucking matter. They're your friends in boxing because y'all tell each other y'all gonna fight each other and make bread together. And I don't think Tank understood right at that moment.
No,
he still kind of had that goofy smile on his face. But I think after a while, he should have gone home and let that shit absorb and took heed to what Mike was saying. Even though Mike didn't do that himself, but he learned a lesson. You can build up your legacy, man. You can lose fights, but still be popular and famous.
Facts. Big facts.
If we ask fucking even all of these, even this chat full of full of probably predominantly melanated chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we ask who the top 10 or even the top 5, half of these fucking apologists or just these people will say that Manny Pacquiao was one of the top 10 pound for pound fighters. Manny Pacquiao got 7 or 8 losses and 2 draws. So that proves right there that an L don't mean shit. So Tank, Devin, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Vasily Lomachenko, I think Miguel Berchelt will be moving up pretty soon. He got power and a good boxer. Who knows what Gary Russell will do, if he'll show up, if he'll move up. I mean, if he was willing to fight at 147, he's got to be willing to fight at 130, 135. But and I know there's probably 3 or 4 people that I'm not mentioning like right at the moment, but man, that's a good class of fucking dudes that can get down with each other and keep fighting, like Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Thomas Hearns, Roberto Duran. I mean, these dudes fought each other and all got L's, and we all look at them as all-time greats, Hall of Famers. You understand? So these dudes got to get that not losing and having that undefeated record out of their fucking head. Everybody ain't Floyd, Joyce, and Claire. Anyway, let me see.
Dre's Finest.
Dre Finest, what up, man? With the $2 holla. Much love, Fred and DB, and the chat from the DMV. You dig? Yeah. Right on, man. Let's see. Sweet Science Examiner. He said facts. I'm 100 says Berchelt slow. Yeah, Berchelt ain't bad though. He a good boxer. He got some skills, man, and he know how to win fights. I didn't say that he was going to be the pound for pound best fighter. I didn't say he was going to be unified. I said these are good stylistic matchups for these dudes to get in there and mix it up with each other. Man, as new media and also as boxing fans as well, it's our duty to quit fucking making excuses for these dudes. Stop making excuses of why dudes shouldn't get in the ring with each other. We should be asking for the best to fight the best, period, and point blank. That's our goal. I want to see you fight him. Oh, now I want to see you fight him. Oh, damn. Okay, he's taller. Well, you can't. Okay, what about a southpaw? Oh, you be a southpaw too. Oh, but this guy was smaller. Oh, let's see what you fight a fat. Our goal is to see all of these dudes mix it up to see who's the best at the end. That's it. No excuses. Let me see. Tank had Ellie called T.O. dad and told him to stay at 135. I'm pretty sure I saw a video. Maybe I was dreaming of Teofimo Lopez's dad doing an interview with Ellie Segback and said that they won't fight Devin and that he was going to move up to 140.
Okay, I gotta catch up. I didn't see that interview.
Yeah. Now what they probably do is, like I said, he'll move up to 140 and take some fights. Stylistic matchups. He'll do what Canelo does. He don't want to fight the best guys in the division, so he'll move up to win a championship against the weakest guy in the weakest guy that's holding the belt. You know what I mean? He'll fight the weakest guy. He'll take all 4 of the belts, and whoever the weakest link is, he'll fight one of those guys. It may be one of those WBA wooden belts or copper belt or universal belt or whatever the fuck they have, and fight one of those guys, and then he'll go, oh, he's a 4-division champion. No, he's not. He out here fighting against scrubs. This dude really wanted to be something. He'd fight against both Charlos. He would have fought against Demetrius weirdo Boo Boo Andre. He fought against Caleb Plant. He'd got in the ring with Benavidez, but anyway, I digress. So let's see. Andrew Charles says facts. Boxer Straight Right said peace, everyone. L said, what's the phone number again? We'll give it to you tomorrow, L, when we start the show.
You funny as hell. You said that, give it to you tomorrow. Oh, man.
Well, the trap said 100, 100, 100. You see. Has a knockout series. No. Let's see. KQKC, my uncle, right there, boy.
You say you want the rebuttal. Yeah, the show, man. Once DB come on, it's a wrap. Damn, I should have my bus, man. I'll let you rebuttal him tomorrow. You can take your time with it. We ain't gonna forget this nigga. Oh, and we
Say it again, Fred.
No, I was saying I'll take your time with it tomorrow, KQKC. You know, H Money will be in here tomorrow. They ain't got to worry about that. All right.
Oh, you talking about that rebuttal?
Yeah, he want the rebuttal, and
gotcha.
Because nobody wants to fight on the zone. Because nobody wants to fight on the zone. They ducking Devin Haney. Who Devin Haney beat? He all hype. T.O. beat champions for his belts. They building the fight up. No one ducking.
Who said that? I can't see the chat.
Jarrell Smith.
Jarrell. Man, here, this how it goes. We all 7, 8 years old kids. My G.I. Joe could beat your G.I. Joe. We put them on the table and then we go to war.
Mm-hmm.
My Transformer could beat your Transformer. We put them on the table and we chop.
Mm-hmm.
That's what boxing is for us right now. All we do is just quit making up excuses for these dudes not to rumble. When I hear dudes say that, though, that just, I'm not saying nothing about this brother, but those are the dudes that I always think if somebody walked up to them and slapped the dog shit out of them, that they start holding their face and go, why did you do that? Always looking for a reason not to get down. Anyhow, yeah, man. So that's my piece right there. But yeah, man, I gotta slide back up. I don't know why I got kicked out of the damn. I got kicked out, so I can't see the chat. But I put a link in there, and I did a little short vid, and I'm trying to get 50. See, look how small this is. I'm trying to get 50 likes on it. That's it. 50 likes. I think I'm at 30 right now. I'm just trying to get 50 likes.
Well, as soon as it's in, I'm gonna go like it.
Yeah, just give me the thumbs up. That's it. All I want to do is get 50 likes on my vids. That's it. Going to support the brother real quick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hate Ice Cube. Can I get a little love then? Can South Central get some love somewhere?
Oh, Sergeant Dorsey. Hey, I can't wait to have her on Wednesday. She going ham on the Ice Cube. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in her chat right now going off.
That's gonna be a great conversation Wednesday. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. One second. Who we got tomorrow though, Fred?
Miss Owens is coming in tomorrow.
Miss Owens.
Janelle Owens is coming in tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm about to post a flyer right now.
Patricia Sheldon, you still in here? How many days Patricia got left?
Hey. Girl, you know I love you.
All right. Look, at least 3 people just showed some love. I just got 3 likes in the moment at what I said pause. So that's cool. All right, cool. So let me slide through and give a little bit of love to some of the fan bam, especially the ones that's been.
Tank is the biggest fight for T.O. popularity wise.
Say it again.
Tank is this is Jarrell Smith. Tank is the biggest fight for T.O. popularity wise.
I think it might be Devin Haney.
Janelle.
It'll be
Janelle Owens. Excuse me, Janelle Owens.
It may be once he beats up Leo, I think then he'll be the most popular again. But then once when is Devin's fight?
It's the 7th November.
And when is Tank's?
31 October.
Oh yeah, well shit. We gonna see.
And his ring intro gonna be dope as hell. I already know Tank gonna have a dope ring intro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right on. All right, let's see. So who we got right here? Let's see. Boxer Straight Right. Peace to you, man. Thank you for all the love and support. Champion Heart, my brother E, Big Lloyd, Jarvis. Right on. Shout out to Utah, Mark Wonderlick. The Sweet Science Examiner, my brother Tank. Good looking. Peace, brother. Andrew Charles, AC, I see you. Kondo, Sammy Hassan, my brother, the Majestic, my real life brother, OG Eric in St. Louis, my music brother right there. Main Event Mark, Trap Lord. I see you, Bruce Goals. Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens. Marlowe's Corner, I know y'all listening. And my uncle, KQKC, Chi-Town's Finest. The Black Banter, Deacon 305. Thanks for calling in and cooking and chopping it up with some realness. And DOG 215. That's all I can see right now. But man, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And at this moment, yeah, Patty Dean. I ain't forgot about you, Patty. H Money. I'm trying to think of who else that was in there. That's just off of memory. But anyway, man, to the PGH Big Dog, Hustler Slim, Mir, to the rest of the fam bam. Play the song, bro!
I was waiting. I was sitting there, I had my finger on the trigger. Pocket for a ride. Man, I was like, come on, nigga. When you gonna say it? When you gonna say it?
I've come this way before.
I had my X sweater on, like, nigga, yeah, nigga, what? Shockwave, the truth, man. Cube making good points about just being for blacks, not minorities. It has sound fundamental points. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on Wednesday. Tuesday too. We're open on Tuesday too. Open Tuesday and Thursday of this week. It's just us. So yeah,
anybody who's criticizing Ice Cube, I want to see your point. I want to see your 10-point plan. If you criticizing Ice Cube, anybody in here who's criticizing Ice Cube,
good point.
Let's see your plan.
Good point.
Right?
Good point. Right. Take it personal. Because the devil is I'm
telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Hey, Rolly, pound for pound number one. I called Rolly today. He didn't call me back. I appreciate. Yeah, he does. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button on the way out. Share this video, man. Put this shit in your stories, man, and your motherfucking Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter. Copy and paste your best part. You know what I mean? Tell people to come to the show. Tell people to come to the show, and your after party is BYOAP. Bring your own after party. Don't end up like TB though. Yeah. What's up, Rob?
Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest.
Bobbing and weaving attention like the season.
So I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition. Back up against the ropes. You fight for recognition.
I don't think this intro song is ever gonna change. It's never. I think we're gonna keep this. We're gonna ride or die with this one. It's like when Power tried to change their intro song. Like, what are you doing? People just look forward to it, you know, make them feel good. You know what I mean? You try to change it and shit. He changed to a Trey Songz fan song or some shit. I don't know what that is.
See what Fernandez in there?
Who?
Keith Fernandez.
I ain't see him. Because the devil is People Hernandez fell asleep early. Hey, we gotta check on him tomorrow if that nigga. He missed his first show. We did it, man. We did it. We did it. Yeah, it's synonymous with the barbershop, right, Warren? People Hernandez, he in here? No, we're going to put it in there for him. Appreciate you, DB. Yeah, we can't leave without them 5 mics. Yeah, it is synonymous. Yeah, that shit was trash, right, Caesar? Reggie Owens, you going live, big homie? Somebody going live.
For anybody who don't know where to go, walk down the street on your left-hand side, 3 buildings down. You will see it says the Owens Den. knock on the door 3 times. Reggie Owens opens up, and yeah, you'll be locked in, man. We don't close until the AM, till the sun come up. That's when you go home.
Yeah, that's after party. Niggas getting drunk, and you know what I mean. Hey, that was the funniest shit ever, nigga. With them niggas, that nigga was shadow boxing and
with the shirt off, and there you go. Reggie said he going live.
All right,
Yep,
cool.
yep.
All right, I'll be right over. I'll be right over. He probably going on at 12:30. 12. He always going like 15 minutes after me. Love you, man. See you tomorrow.
Love you, brother.
See you tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
All right. Peace.
right.
I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Great show. Thank you for the support, y'all. Thank you. We knocked this shit out tonight. Love y'all. See y'all, man. With the song is back on again, Rob G. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all.